Happy kids heal faster. That's why Starlight Children's Foundation is dedicated to improving the mental well-being of sick kids, regardless of their illness or injury. When a child is hospitalized, they are scared, lonely, and stressed. Being in hospital facing painful treatments takes away from the happiness of childhood. But that's where Starlight comes in. At Starlight, we provide entertainment through our gaming stations, comfort with our specially designed hospital gowns, play with our toy deliveries, and distraction through our virtual reality headsets. Starlight programs are what happiness is made of, the things that make being a kid special. The simple power of a smile. Delivered to over 800 children's hospitals and medical facilities across the country, can make a lifetime of difference for sick kids. Learn more at starlight.org.
Welcome back, gamers. I'm in charge now. Hello and welcome to Reroll. I can't do the intro, James.
Okay, well, that's all right. Hello, welcome back to another special edition of Reroll's Return to Goldmire. It's going to be a one-shot to help, raise some extra money for Starlight Children's Foundation. Something that Reroll, here at Reroll, we hold dear to our hearts. So, man, that's a whole lot of rolls and holds put in one sentence. So, so we're going to have some fun. We have a very interesting return to Goldmire, I'm assuming. So I'll pass it over to Arby to kind of get things kicked off.
Yeah, we're headed back to Goldmire. It's been a while. It's been almost a year. In game, it'll have been exactly a year. Just to sum up what happened last time, before I actually do the intro. Last time, we had a group of 4 people, not locals in any capacity, who ended up in Goldmire, be it by bus or by being a clown, and they fought a werewolf, a doll, and Reese Witherspoon, and then killed a college-aged girl on a mine because she was doing dark magic. And trying to kill 2 people. It made sense in context, I promise. So, with that said, we should actually probably introduce ourselves first before I do the intro. As a nice little buffer. So we'll go down and then snake it. So Shine, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
What up? I'm Shine. I have nothing to say.
Well, who are you?
I don't know.
So true. Lizzie.
I'm Lizzie, and I will be playing Charley Gale, a non-binary spooky person who is a native to Goldmire.
Oh, I did not realize that. Interesting. Well, this character was only in a one-shot, but I really fell in love with him. So Abraham Blackwell is back. He is the Exile, who was also part of a movie-making project in the prior, I won't say life, probably a few months ago. Well, actually, a few
And
years ago, because that was in the 1950s. So,
it's true.
and oddly enough, it looks like he hasn't aged a whole lot.
If you're confused about any of that, that was part of last week's 12-hour charity stream. The ending one-shot, The War, The Rat from Outside Earth, featured Abraham Blackwell in it. All right. I took my notes by hand this time. Let's get into it. It's a warm May morning in the very normal town of Goldmire. Things are the way they always have been. Frisbee at the public park, church on Sundays, odd minds and the sound of cows in the wind. The man in the corner of 100 West and 350 North still has his gas mask and appears periodically. Sister Caliper still plays the organ in every congregation simultaneously. And the concerts in the park had started up once more. It has been a year since Winnie Raith's odd death in the mines a year ago today. Though her friend, singular, and family still mourn her loss, the truth is this: Goldmire is back to normal. We open on a stretch of road at 7 in the morning. It's a back road, one used by kids further up the canyon to get to the high school, be it by bus or by car. There are stories about Bridgers Creek Road. Some say back in the 1920s, a man died here and rotted before anyone could find to bury him. There's a different story about a pioneer woman dying here, shot down by neighbors who accused her of murdering her son-in-law. But the fact still remains that Josephina Newton has a grave in the town's sprawling cemetery and not here on the road. Whatever the case, whatever the story, whatever the truth, we close in on parched, yellowed grasses, on worms wriggling out toward the road as if running away, on a hand bursting from the dry dirt, on exposed bone between miscanthus and weeds. And we cut to elsewhere. We got to someone else, actually, a Goldmire native at home in the morning, getting up to their morning routine. Lizzie, what do mornings look like for Charlie?
Let's see. Is it like a weekend morning or a
Yeah, this is a Saturday morning.
Okay. Okay, Saturdays are pretty
May 13th, 2023.
Yeah. Okay, Saturdays are pretty lazy, I think. Charlie's younger sister may or may not still be asleep or out gallivanting somewhere. And I think Charlie's got there like a cup of coffee and just chilling and drawing.
Speaking of drawing,
Yeah.
I mean, you go ahead and roll me your premonition then.
Alrighty.
I should probably pull up the actual rolls at some point.
Yeah.
Might help just a little.
Oh.
Fantastic. Okay. So, you're drawing. And as you do, sometimes you lose yourself in it a little bit. And before you know it, what you've been sketching on is now a picture of a series of zombies outside the mines, and superimposed in front of them a goose held in rotting palms. And that's what's on the page in front of you. I don't know what you wanted, but that's what you get.
I don't like that, but okay.
Hey.
I think Charlie is most unnerved by the goose for reasons.
I was already going to do that before you said that to me. I promise.
Hey, either way, even if you didn't, it's my fault for bringing it up. And if you did, we just shared the same brain cell.
We did.
So.
As we so frequently do.
Yeah.
So. And the thing that brings you back out of it is like a sharp pain in your head that snaps you back to reality.
I am taking a Tylenol with the coffee.
Breakfast of champions.
Yep. As they often do.
About 2 seconds later, after you pop the pill in your mouth and down it with coffee, the door to your sister's room opens, and she walks out ready for the day and just sort of gives you a wave before heading for the door.
Oh, hey, Goosey.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, hey, how about stay away from the mines today if you don't mind, okay? Just
But
trust me on this.
But Raylan's older brother was gonna eat worms out there.
There are worms in your backyard. You don't have to go to the mines for that.
It's just fine. Taking my lighter.
And leave the lighter in the bowl.
Fine.
Lighters in the bowl. Okay. Remember what happened last time?
What happened last time was fine.
We are on a first name basis with the fire department. Maybe don't.
Well, I think Joseph and Joey are great guys, and it's
You
fine
want
that
to
they
think
know
that
me.
because you didn't date either of them. Oops.
And she begrudgingly takes another lighter out of her pocket and puts it in the bowl by the door before she leaves. After all, she's gonna be to the death of you.
Yep. I add a shot of liquor to my coffee, and there we go.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. It's allowed. Speaking of Saturday, we cut from this small domestic scene, odd premonition.
And a girl named Goose.
Okay, but I have to respond to what James said in the chat. We have a lot of worm-eating pyromaniacs. I'm sorry. It just happens. It just happens. It's okay.
If it helps any, I made this one.
You made this one. I didn't make this one.
You're just playing it because I'm mean.
I can't play Teenage Worm. It's not allowed. So, where was I going with this?
You were going somewhere else.
I was going somewhere else. We were cutting away.
You have two options. Go for it.
I'm going. Let's see. I have a die here. Let's see. Shine.
What?
Why don't you describe for us your character and what he would be doing?
In the morning?
Mhm.
All right, so Harley looks like a train wreck. When he gets up in the morning, he stares at the mirror looking like, all right, what am I going to do with myself today? Before he just like messes up his hair in a different way, but equally like not good way. And it's just like, whatever, this is what I'm doing. He doesn't really care much about his job, which is just like journalism. So he'll often just like really take his time during the day, down like 3 or 4 coffees, chat with people on RuneScape.
Okay, cool. Well, you were sent here for a reason. And it was one of the weirder parts of not Lake Wonder, Goldmire folklore. These odd myths of minotaurs of the canyon. And I'm not sure if Harley believes in it or not, but you were sent here to check it out and maybe get some footage.
Mm-hmm.
But RuneScape comes first.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it wouldn't surprise him that the Minotaurs are real, but like he does not care.
Straight up doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
Playing RuneScape, staying at the Goldenrod. For the record, the Goldenrod is the local hotel in Goldmire, wedged between a video store named Larkin's that hasn't been doing well lately, and a small hat shop. So, your day goes as normal. RuneScape. 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 But you gotta leave your room eventually, Harley. Come on.
He
Harley, you
leaves
gotta get
around like
something to
last
eat.
minute. And even then, he takes his time.
Really?
He does not care. He'll like stand around, check his fridge, see if he needs anything. He'll check if he has enough smokes on him. He's not on the upswing.
Harley. So, as you head out, do you actually go to do what you're supposed to do, or are you just going to do something else?
I definitely think he takes his time to enjoy the finer points of walking to work, walking to whatever he's doing. Like he'll like, if there's like a pin board or something of like events going on in town or something, he'll stay and read them. He will look for any excuse not to go, but he'll make it eventually.
Mm. And as you do, you make it to... Does Harley drive?
Yeah.
Okay. You make it to a small stretch of road leading up to the canyon. And you know, going up there, there's not going to be reception up there. It's going to be hellish. It's hot. It's the middle of May. It is so covered in allergens and weird pine trees. And you can hear the cows and you can smell the cows. And it's just not a great place to be. But you proceed nonetheless, because this is how you get paid. And yes, I did just pull up your character sheet.
Okay.
I just need to actually check something. Yeah. You just need a story. You don't need anything special. And so as you proceed up the side of the mountain, up the canyon, you see the scene I described earlier. No hand, but you do see incredibly disturbed earth, as if something had climbed out of it. Just a thing you see. You can do with that what you will. If you want to look into it more, there are moves you can do that. But otherwise, it's up to you. Might just go find the cows.
Yeah, I think Harley at most just takes a picture of the dirt.
Cool.
But not really lingering around.
Hey, that's fine. This is just an intro scene. We're not even in it yet. So Harley continues up the canyon to find those dang minotaurs. And we cut to our final character, Abraham Blackwell. James, what would Abraham be up to here in Goldmire? Why is he here? What's he doing?
So, Abraham, he wakes up. He kind of looks in the mirror and just kind of gives himself a pep talk. And it's like, you festering shadow, I will find you. And when I do, all will be right and I can return home to my proper timeline. And he then gets up, gets dressed. You see off to the side, he picks up a shield and a sword and puts them together, and then they kind of shrink down into his pocket watch. He puts it in his pocket, puts on his glasses, top hat, and leaves the room. His inner thoughts are really focused on he has to keep chasing this foul demon that he's been hunting for only years, but through time. It started off as far back as the Roman time periods, as well as jumping into futures that he doesn't want to really talk about. But, the last thing that he did was he was part of filming a movie about rats. And the festering shadow made it there and always wreaks havoc and causes things to happen. So he followed it through a portal here. And he knows that it's doing something that's affecting Goldmire. As he walks outside of the hotel, he looks and's like, Goldmire has changed quite a bit in 100 years.
It definitely has. You remember back when all of these roads were dirt?
Yes. And he does know how to drive. He, learned, but he prefers public transportation and walking. Of course.
Well, where's he headed?
He's actually headed to the tavern. Because if it's not open, he'll make sure it's open.
Okay, do you remember there being a tavern? You do.
I do.
Back in the 1920s.
Yep. I'm sure it's not there anymore.
It is not there anymore. Yeah. Goldmire has gotten a lot more, I don't want to say strict, that's not the word, but it's definitely gotten weirder over the past century. And you head to the spot where the tavern used to be, and you find just an old diner.
Well, this'll suffice. I can use some food. And he goes in and orders food.
Fantastic. Abraham, are you looking for anything here? Any sort of lead on your quest? Any sort of...
He's looking for anything that he can tell might be supernatural of any kind.
All right. Let me pull up the moves. We'll see. What are you? You're in exile.
Yep.
Let's see. I feel like... Why don't you give me a sharp roll, and I'll let you ask questions from either investigating the street or your guys' situation. Because this is a bit loose. You're not in action or something.
Okay. Yeah, mixed success.
Success. Just hold one.
I'm sorry?
Just hold one.
Okay. Then, let's go with...
So one.
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Hold on a minute.
E.
I'm always thinking, what sort of creature is it? So if I'm looking around, like I'm looking at people, and maybe they're not actually people. So...
Yeah, so you're looking around. Most of the people in Goldmire are just normal people. There's that weird guy on the corner who appears and disappears randomly, but he's armless.
He's armless?
Harmless? He has his arms.
Okay, I was like, well, I will give him a hand.
I mean, he could be. You don't know. You haven't seen him for long enough.
That's true.
As soon as you notice him, he just disappears. Yeah. You're looking around here. You spot a group of teenagers sitting in one of the booths near the back against the window. Just a group of bratty teenagers and one older college-aged person, and you're getting some weird supernatural vibes off of the older guy who's with them.
Well, I'll definitely take note of it, and I'll just keep my eyes on him while I'm here.
Alrighty.
Because it's not worth being too hasty and accidentally slaying someone that didn't need to be slain.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair,
I
right?
remember the most that I wanted to say. Huh. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Okay.
That's right, Roller 300. No, I think about it before I slay him.
Abraham is very conscientious. Do I have an echo? Jesus, I was having the same issue yesterday. I don't know what would cause it. Well, shoot. I'm gonna ignore that because there's no point in stressing about it if I can't fix it. So, where were we going with this? What just happened? We had, yeah.
Abraham decided not to kill somebody.
Abraham decided not to kill somebody, even though he was weird. Even though he leaves to go to the bathroom partway through before everybody leaves, between paying the bill and getting out of there. And you spot, like, as he's walking through the door, he takes a worm out of his pocket and puts it in his mouth. And then the door closes and you can't see him anymore.
Well, that was pretty disgusting. Unless it was part of a ritual that helps give him strength for battle. Then I agree with it.
Somehow you don't think that he's getting ready to do battle.
No.
Secret to immortality: eat worms.
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't eat worms.
That is a shame.
It's magic. Yeah, and then once he comes out, the group all leaves together. And they head off in a direction that you know is the mines. Yeah, that's how the morning goes.
Wow.
What was the question?
No, I was going to ask if if I noticed that they were heading to the mines or they just left the diner.
They left the diner. There is a specific road that you know would lead. It's like an odd offshoot of the main street.
Mm-hmm.
It does lead directly to the mines, so it would track that they're going there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to definitely finish my breakfast before I head in that direction.
Of course, a dignified man.
Oh, yeah.
Digs into his hash browns and omelet with glee. Fork and knife and everything.
Darn right. Darn tootin', this is good grub. No, I don't talk like that. He's trying to fit in. He's thinking that this timeline, that's how they would talk.
I mean, they would.
Oh, man.
At least here.
At least here. Not everybody is as foul-mouthed as Brandy from the Goldenrod. Speaking of Goldenrod, Harley, you get further up the canyon. You get to the point where the radio gives out. You can't even listen to that anymore. Perhaps you weren't even listening to it anyway. You're a modern boy. But as you get up there, you get to a stretch of road that you know from this very small report you're given by your boss that is supposed to lead to where the Minotaurs are, according to the myths. And instead, what you find is an odd rock structure, 2 long channels of rock jutting up this steep incline. And you see no cows. You see almost no life growing near it. It's up to you. It's a weird little place, but you don't see what you came here for.
Well, first I was probably listening to some like CD on my radio, but like album or whatever.
Mm.
And dying. It's definitely something I note because I'm sure Harley's like, wow, everything just looks like crap. I don't know if it's anything he'd like necessarily stop for.
Mm. Yeah, you're not seeing what you came out here for. If you want, you could give me an investigative mystery roll to try to find it, or you could just head back to town and cut your losses.
I'll take the roll.
All right, yeah. So up at the top of your sheet, there's a little drop down that says Hunter Moves Reference.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath that, there is a roll called Investigative Mystery.
All right.
And that rolls with your sharp stat.
Got it.
All right, so you get to ask one question from the list under that heading. It's also a little drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened here, first of all?
You remember something you read forever ago about this place called Devil's Gutter. It's supposed to be a place where the veil between worlds is thin and things can cross through more easily. But never heard much about it, but you're pretty sure what happened here is it's a natural formation that through actual reality or through superstition, people ascribe this value to. And, standing there, or maybe even just sitting in your car, the wind blows past you, and you think you can hear voices as if from somewhere beyond. Whether it's superstition or whether you believe in it, it sends a little shiver down your spine.
Was it one question or two?
One question.
Okay.
Because a 7 to 9 is a mixed success, and you get to
right. I guess it's worth getting out and looking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I have some intuition that something's off here.
All right. Yeah. This is just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm looking at your sheet. I exited out of everything.
Don't look at my sheet. That's private.
Oops.
I'm looking at your sheet. I'm getting real sneaky about it. So you step closer, and the wind picks up around you. You weren't expecting it to be so frigid. It's a pretty warm spring. That's how springs in Utah tend to be, unless it's March 25th and still snowing. But I'm not bitter. Anyway, the wind picks up around you, and you can hear these voices as you step closer and closer. And we're gonna get a little actiony here. As you step closer, the ground near the leftmost part of the Devil's Gutter breaks, right? And climbing out of it, you can see hands first breaking through the earth, decomposing and bony, and you can see the head pop through next, and shoulders as this undead. You've seen zombie movies. This undead thing frees itself from the ground around here, and it's not the only one. You can see the ground shaking in other places. You can see the asphalt itself start to quake a little. And then there's this one that climbs out of the earth and focuses on you. It just gives a little groan.
He definitely keeps like in his head. He's like like, okay, this isn't what I came here for. This is some other stuff. I did not sign up for this. And he just like nods at the zombie. Is like, hey girl, what's up?
The zombie blushes.
Look, I'm here because I'm here for some minotaurs or whatever. I don't even know if like they're around here. My boss is a nut. And he like breaks out the tape recorder and he's like, would you happen to know anything about this? Are you from around here? Nods thoughtfully. I see.
And it just keeps stepping closer, shuffling across.
Well, man, I have a bubble going on here. Personal bubble, you know, like 6 feet at most. And not because of any other reason.
COVID didn't happen in this universe.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, it just doesn't say anything. It just keeps coming closer, keeps coming for you. Whatever intelligence it may have once had seems to be gone.
And Harley's just like, all right, you know what? I don't have time for this. And he just whips out his gun. It's like,
okay.
Later.
Are you going to try to hit it or are you trying to leave?
Oh, I'm trying to hit it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me kick some ass.
What'd you say?
Kick some ass.
Kick some ass. All right.
Mm-hmm. Harley Calloway. Oh God! Jesus Christ!
Well,
the gun is just for show.
You have it's a lighter.
For everybody at home, Harley has a 0 to tough, meaning that Shine rolled a full snake eyes there. Which is that's phenomenal. That's amazing. So, since you failed that roll, go ahead and mark experience. Once you get to 5, we can get an improvement. Anyway, you take out this gun to go ahead and what's your gun? It's a handgun. Yeah. You take out this gun, you hold it in one hand, and it shakes a little. You're not prepared for this. And you go to shoot, and then you realize there's no magazine in this thing. It's not loaded. The magazine is fully in your glove compartment. So it's entirely useless. And the zombie closes the gap. And in a motion you weren't quite expecting, grabs you by the shoulders, pushes you down to the ground, and bites you between your neck and your collarbone, and just sort of tears some of the flesh from there and the fabric from your shirt. You're going to go ahead and mark 2 harm. This is a little weaker than our monstrous attacks for everybody at home. You guys know how much I love those. Oh my God, this thing opens.
What is that?
It's my pen. I just dumped all the little crystals out into my hand. They're little tiny pink crystals, and now I have to put them back in because this was a bad decision. Yep. Mm-hmm. So this thing is on top of you. It is biting you. It's going in for another bite. What do you do?
I guess just the natural progression is to try to push it off.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and give me another kick some ass. Or if you want, we could say that this is an act under pressure with the goal of getting this thing off of you. Act under pressure is rolled with cool.
Right.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right. We play fast and loose with the rules here. All right. Yeah. Okay. So. This is actually great. So what happens is that there is a price to pay, and that price is going to be more hard.
Oh God.
So, as you push it off of you, its hands sort of scrabble for your wrists, and it has these long, overgrown, splintered fingernails, and they rake down your arms towards your hands before it lets go. And you are going to take 2 more harm for that. So go ahead and take that harm and mark unstable. And unstable injuries worsens as time passes. And I am actually going to hold people to that this time.
Oh.
Honestly,
Crap.
it's mostly just going to mean things like penalties, like for bloodlust in this case.
Like death.
Like death. We're not going to deal with zombie invitations here yet. Okay, so this thing is off of you, and it has scratched up your arms, but you can push yourself to your feet. You can try to get out of here. This thing is slow. The issue is that it had taken you off guard. Yeah. Are you gonna try to get out of there, or are you gonna keep trying to kick this thing?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
My gun, I'm screwed.
All right, go ahead and give me a second act under pressure to get out of there. Fantastic. Okay, let me. Worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Okay. Price to pay here, not going to be more harm. The thing is, when you got pushed to the ground, your phone fell out of your back pocket. And it's on the ground, and you see it there as you drive away down the canyon. You know it's there. You know you need your phone back. But the price to pay here is that you no longer have it until you can go back and get it. I'm mean. I understand that. And we cut as this car speeds back down the canyon. We cut to a different car entirely. Charlie, what's the searcher? Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie, what's the stitch with your car? What's going on here? What are you up to?
So it's Charlie is in this rusted out, just old, like I'm talking like 80s model single cab pickup truck with like the crappy camper on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like not pulled behind it, the kind that goes on the truck bed. And they're probably making a food delivery because that's their job.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like whatever Goldmire's version of Uber Eats is.
It's literally just straight up Uber Eats.
Yeah.
It's 2023.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I didn't know if there was some smart alecky or Christian kind of name to it.
Zach tried to get it up off the ground and it just didn't take off.
I wonder why. Zach can't even keep the video store alive.
Zach sucks.
Yep. That's what's there's a bumper sticker on Charlie's truck that says Zach sucks.
And he cries a little every time you drive by.
Yeah. So yeah, I probably went and picked up somebody's sandwich and I'm delivering that.
Yeah.
While sending regular texts to check up on Goose, which is not like me, but after the whole vision thing, I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah. She keeps assuring you she's not at the mines.
She's at the mines.
She's at the mines.
So yeah, and I feel like Charlie goes to grabs a cigarette and reaches in their pocket for their lighter to light it.
Lighter's gone.
Dang it, Goose.
Mm-hmm.
I throw the cigarette out the window. That was my only lighter.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the death of you.
Yep. It's okay. When I get back home, a lighter for a lighter.
You gonna steal one of hers?
Probably.
Hey, it works.
Are you guys like Goldmire's version of Fire Nation? What the hell?
Maybe.
Goldmire, as stuffy a town it is, doesn't have much room for people like this.
Okay,
and
so
so they become even bigger than they already were.
So I created, I wanted Charlie to have a little sister, and Arby asked what they were like so she could play them accurately.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this is something that some of you may get. And I said, just imagine if Worm and Drake had a baby.
Ew,
And
I
that's
don't want to
Goose.
imagine that.
Well, like it's the two of them combined. That's what that is. Bad terminology. That's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm good with words sometimes.
That's her friend's older cousin. That's weird.
Well.
So, well,
Yeah. Anyway.
God, the two of them ever met.
Nope.
So you get this text from Goose that's just a picture of a guy, he's a year or two younger than you, eating worms. She's definitely in the mines. You can see the wooden posts of one of the entrances behind her. And this guy is like fully bent over on the ground, shoveling worms into his mouth. Which is just a sight to behold. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Weird picture to get from your sister.
Well, she did prove that he was eating worms, but she also proved that she's
not very smart.
Nope.
Not as smart as she thinks she is.
I'm just gonna very subtly text back, ha, nice post. And
I didn't post this. She texts back, I didn't post this.
I just sent back a winky face.
She very
And now I am turning back. I'm heading toward the mines, and I have this poor guy's sandwich with me. Nope, detour.
You're a sandwich now.
I see the name on the sandwich and see it's Zach, so I just start eating it.
You eat enough of it so that it's like, well, now it's just Ack.
You know what? He forgot to order it without peanuts, which Sarah can't eat peanuts.
I'd have to pick up another one anyway.
He saved his life.
I don't want to kill the guy today.
I mean, unless it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, peanuts on it.
He ordered a peanut butter and jelly. Just kidding.
He did.
Idiot.
Zach sucks.
Peanuts have peanut butter in it. Peanut butter has peanuts in it. No, it doesn't.
Peanut butter has butter in it.
What do you think? Yeah.
That wasn't even his voice. His voice was higher.
I forget his voice. It was
like,
yeah, like the puberty voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he's like
only 22 at that time, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, roughly Charlie's age.
Yeah. He and Winnie both were.
Yeah.
So sad that she's gone.
Charlie did not, in fact, date Winnie.
Fun
Fact right. For those keeping score.
Nobody liked her anyway.
Nope, not even Charlie, and that's saying something.
It was literally just Zach.
That's sad.
Yeah, Winnie also sucked. Fun fact.
Yeah, they were made for each other.
Mm-hmm. Except she didn't even like him. Anyway, so you head to the mines.
Yep, I am going as fast as this stupid little truck will take me. Which
and
probably isn't very, but
not very.
Hey, it's trying.
And the mileage on this thing isn't great.
It's probably got about 300.
I don't drive. What is mileage? What is mileage?
basically how far the car has been driven total.
Mm.
Like,
What's the thing where you don't get much driving?
oh,
through
it does. Oh, it doesn't get much gas mileage either.
Gas mileage.
It has high miles and low mileage.
Cool.
So there's a gas can on the back of the truck for reasons.
We come from there to Abraham Blackwell. Abraham, you finish up your breakfast just as good as you thought it would be, which is to say mediocre. And you know, what you do next is up to you.
Well, I leave a tip and actually a handwritten note saying, "Thank you for the service. It was excellent." And then he takes his leave and heads, waves down a taxi or any type of ride share that will take him towards the mines.
It's me.
That would make a lot of sense. It would be hilarious.
I have 3 jobs. I'm an artist, I drive for Uber, and I drive for Uber Eats.
Yep.
Let's go.
Do you want that to be the case?
You know what? Yeah, I'm down to James this down.
That makes sense.
It says
It's a small town.
Your ride will be here in 1 minute, and then this truck with this camper attached to the back of it swings around the corner.
Eating a sandwich that says Zach.
Yeah, and then
That was a good time for a description because I didn't do that.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Charlie is sort of a lean, athletic-looking individual. A shaved head, like the shirt with the sleeves torn off, the leather vest, the chains, the whole 90s punk aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a tattoo. Yep, definitely a snake tattoo on the left arm.
Fantastic. It go all the way up to Orm.
And the name Charlie, and the name Charlie up under the snake, but the A is a little broken heart.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got your own name tattooed on your body.
Yep. Hey, I'm not gonna let me down.
Hey, you're not wrong. And so you see this absolute scene of this truck looking around the corner, Charlie in the front eating a sandwich. This is your ride to the mines.
So, Abraham, who walks up, Abraham's 6'3", 200 and probably 40 pounds. He's a big dude. But as he looks down, he goes, "Oh, Zach," because he sees on the sandwich. It's like, I'm pretty sure I thought it was a Charlie, but that's okay.
Don't worry about that. It's Charlie.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate the ride to the mines.
Oh, yeah, I'm heading to the mines anyway. It's no problem.
All right. He hops in and of course he's going to, kind of look around, investigate. And he can tell that he seems to be not a monster of any kind. So he's pretty pleased with that. It's like, good, I don't have to kill this guy and have to walk.
They're only the kind of monster that eats other people's sandwiches.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Peanut butter. He's allergic to peanuts. It's fine.
He's allergic to peanuts. He's so allergic to peanuts that Kingsley couldn't open a box of peanuts in the store.
And yet he's ordering peanut butter.
You know what? Maybe it was a cry for help.
Well, he does notice the tattoo on his arm, and it's like, Charlie, you had your own name tattooed on yourself?
Yep.
Did you break your own heart?
I mean, that's debatable, but probably.
Ah, well.
Looking at my choices in dating, yeah, I break my own heart.
Understood. Love is a battlefield.
I figure it'd be better to have my own name on my arm than just a list that's crossed out that goes all the way down. Then again, that would be funny. Oh well, it's too late now. And I'm doing this as I'm driving.
The two of you head to the mines.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary in this town? I mean, you're
I
local,
mean,
correct?
yeah, I mean, honestly, this whole freaking town is weird, man, but I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say supernatural, it's just weird.
All right, noted.
Yeah. We're not allowed to curse on Sundays. That is a thing.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't Zach. That's been around forever.
Yeah. That wasn't Zach. Yeah.
Oh, so you use the
we do
name
have-
Zach in place of that. That is very very interesting.
Yeah.
I may have to try that sometime.
Yeah.
So, the two of you, deep in conversation, head toward the mines. And we cut back to Harley. Harley, you're headed down the canyon. You're getting closer to the town. You can see bits of civilization starting to pop back up again. But you're losing a lot of blood. Like a lot of blood. Like more blood than you should be losing. And there's a chunk of skin gone from your neck. And your arms are just leaking everywhere. And even when you take one hand off the wheel to try to stem the flow, it doesn't stop. And with all of this, I'm going to need you to roll me and act under pressure to keep being able to drive.
All right.
Fantastic.
Winner.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah. You push through it. You know, sometimes you lose a lot of blood and you just got to keep driving, and that's how it goes. I shouldn't look at my phone. So you keep on pushing down the mountain. Not quite sure what the heck happened back there, but knowing that it wasn't great. Then the radio comes back on. You start heading back to town past the ruins of old company mining houses. And you continue on your way. Where are you headed?
Honestly, probably like urgent care or something.
Yeah, you're gonna drive.
I'm kind
all
of
the way to
bleeding out
Provo.
here.
Honestly,
I will bleed out in the waiting room while I wait my turn.
you mean after the pressure to drive to Provo?
What?
The thing about this area is that this is the Wasatch Front. Not great on doctors. And where Goldmire is specifically, it's up against the Wasatch Front in the general area of like there are these two towns called Mapleton and Spanish Fork, and it's like in that same area. And Provo is several miles off to the side, and it has an urgent care and it has a hospital. So if you want like actual medical care that doesn't come from the back of like a convenience store, you got to get all the way out there.
You know, I think upon seeing that there's like not much, I think Harley will take what he can get. He will stop by the. It's not a 7-Eleven, but whatever.
812.
812.
And you know what? It's daytime. It's not
9:15.
closed. Yeah, you stop by the 9:15. And it's
That's even
daytime, so
better.
this thing isn't closed yet. Everything around here closes at around 7.
Oh God.
And that is real. That is true.
I've been to those towns. Oh, so bad.
Yeah, it's not great. Well, I remember last time you guys could only get food at the video store.
Oh my God. I remember.
And in that one Mormon lady's house.
Ugh.
Chuckles say
Yeah.
watching their videos. I remember. Oh my
yeah.
God.
I forgot about that.
Hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Flirting with this mom while she talked about brownies. And her husband just watched the movie. And that was that. So, Harley, you head to the 915. There's a small sign out there that says like clinic in the back. You go in, and it's not looking great. The cashier looks like he hates you. But you make your way back there all the same.
Hey man, I'm not doing well, man.
No, yeah, it doesn't look like you are.
Yeah, so like help?
So we're gonna need to get your name and insurance, and then we'll have you take a seat until the doctor can see.
Listen, I'm kind of a private person. I don't really like giving out all this information. So how about you just like stop my bleeding and then I'll be good.
But you gotta understand, there are a lot of people with pneumonia in this town. And both of the rooms here are filled up already.
It's okay. I don't have pneumonia right now.
Would you like it?
I'm losing a lot of blood, okay?
I know. Do you want me to call an ambulance?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna bleed out waiting for them.
I need your name.
Look, I left my name at home.
You left your name at
home. I'm here for my grandma. She died, but I also am bleeding a lot right now. You understand. I'm sure as like someone of the working class, you understand how it is.
So what you're telling me is that you don't have insurance?
I don't have insurance now.
Okay.
I'm too poor.
Just give me a name to call out and take a seat.
All right, I'll get back to you on that.
Can I have a name, please?
Fine. My name is Harley.
Like Davidson. Like Pete.
Yes, exactly. That's actually my last name. How did you know?
Your name is Harley Davidson Pete?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's who you bill it to.
Uh-huh. And does this Harley Davidson Pete have an address?
143 Motorcycle Lane.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a manipulate someone. I think this is funny. I do, but yeah, go ahead and roll me manipulate someone. It's a plus charm move. So you should do fine.
Famous last words. Oh, true.
Yeah. So for a normal person on a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it.
Punch him in the nose.
You're gonna punch him in the nose.
Wait, what was the?
On a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it.
Okay. Look, man. I'm really going through it right now. As you can see, I will.
Yeah, your hair is super messy.
Yeah, I know. I don't like doing that one thing. What's it called?
Showering.
Right. Yeah, that too. You understand. I will kiss you right now if you
kiss me.
If you can, just like bandage me up. That would be really great.
I'm a receptionist. I'm not a doctor.
Well, honestly, beggars can't be choosers.
And you think a band-aid's gonna help?
I will take what I can get.
You're getting blood everywhere. Just take a seat.
And get blood on the seat? Fine, I guess. And he like trudges over to the seat and flops down, all dejected.
He does seem to be considering it. It takes a minute, and the door to the back, to the little examination rooms, opens, and this woman with like a handkerchief to her mouth, this old woman comes out. She does have pneumonia, and it's sad. And her family's all very worried. But you don't know her, you don't care. So as soon as the name Harley Davidson Pete is called, Dr. Ellis ushers you to the back and is frankly shocked that you're not dead. And as he takes a look at what's going on here, at this chunk of flesh missing from your arm, and your clawed up arms, he asks you, and what, first of all, why didn't you go to the hospital?
That's a remarkably good question. And honestly, I didn't know where it was.
Oh, it's over in Provo.
Oh, well.
You got to drive past the children's prison?
Well, if I would have driven past the children's prison, I would have gotten blood all over the freeway, so that kind of wasn't an option. You have to drive past a juvenile detention center to get to the hospital. This is an area I know very well. So he starts patching you up, and at this point, I'm not going to let you unmark the harm, but I will let you unmark unstable. So it's not going to get worse, and I'm not going to make you do the blood loss rolls. But he is going to ask you what happened to you. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This sounds kind of made up. I don't know if it does actually, but it sounds made up to me. Mm-hmm. So I kind of stopped somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. I was taking a few pictures for my work, and I kind of got mauled by some zombies. I tried to ask them a few questions, didn't go so well.
Well, if you want to ask questions to zombies, have you tried the mines?
Do the zombies congregate at the mines?
I don't know. I don't go to the mines.
Well, I've never been to the mines either, so I guess we're in the same boat there.
We got to be careful. Sometimes they just disappear. A girl died out there last year.
Oh, so scary. I died when I worked at fast food.
You're fully alive.
What?
You're fully alive.
Yeah, well, that's what you think. Anyways, where are the mines? Because I gotta get this story done. I have to get to my crap boss and get the story turned in.
What do you do for work?
What?
What do you do for work?
Motorcyclism. It's in my name.
Harley Davidson Pete from 143 Motorcycling does motorcyclism?
Yeah.
And that means you write about zombies.
For a motorcycle magazine.
Checks out to me. He finishes patching you up and sends you on your way. Not much you can do out of this weird little clinic. But, at least...
You're not dead.
At least you're not dead.
For now.
For now.
That's their slogan.
You fully might die.
We accept no responsibility for what happens to you after you leave the clinic.
Yeah. If you've got pneumonia and you die, that's not my fault. It's me, Dr. Ellis. And we cut from there to the truck, where the two of you are still conversing and still headed toward the mines. You can see it. You can see the little stretch of woods up the horizon. There's a short walk out to the mines from there, which Charlie, you would know as local, and I feel like Abraham, you would remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that it looks very much the same, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is a part of the town that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And as you pull up, you see Charlie. You see Scott Graham's car parked there. It's like a 5-seater. that Scott Graham drives his younger brother Raylan around in. And if you'll recall, that was Goose's friend. So they're here, and they're here. There's no escaping that. Your Dan's sister.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong?
Oh yeah, yes. I told my sister not to come out here, and she's out here, so now I have to figure out, do I want to be cool parent or mean parent? So.
I guess it depends on the situation, but I've learned over the years that being a stern parent will get your point across. Like, for instance, my child once, was misbehaving and had some issues, and I grabbed the rabbit that we were getting ready to eat, and I, killed it right there in front of her to let her know that this is how life is. It's precious. You eat or be eaten.
Okay. I think I'm gonna cut her some slack because she did send me a video of a dude eating worms. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw someone else eating worms. It makes absolutely no sense to me.
I don't know. It's some friend of hers that's closer to my age, but acts like he's 2 years younger than her, I think. Oh well.
I'm going to actually, while we're kind of walking towards the car, I'm going to look around, investigate. Yeah, I think investigate a mystery is probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
God.
Nice.
Jesus,
yeah, go ahead and hold 2.
All right, well, damn. Abraham's on a mission. He wants to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
A 6 and a 5, I'll take that. I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm. It's a great roll.
What is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here? As you walk along, you see some puddles from rainfall. Utah doesn't get a whole ton of rainfall around this time of year, but there are some patches of mud left over from the last time a few days ago under the trees, and you see in them these dead worms floating at the top, sort of just in there. And you see in other places as you walk along, worms headed in the opposite direction, away from the mines. Mm-hmm.
So, my next question will be, what sort of creature is it? I'm wondering if these are actual worms, legit worms, or if they are different and possibly trying to spread something to the town.
No, yeah, they are normal worms. The thing that's off about them is, you pick up one, you stop, pause, sort of take a disposable napkin out of your pocket from the diner.
Yes, because I'm not going to manhandle that. That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I figured. I was gonna say handkerchief, but I don't even know if you would want to get that dirty with the worm.
Nope, you wouldn't.
You pick up this worm and you hold it in the white paper, and you can see, looking at it, sort of assessing it, an odd sort of necromantic residue coming from inside of it. Something that's clearly making this worm act oddly and sort of wither in on itself.
He looks over.
It's just a normal worm, but it's being affected by something.
Abraham smiles like a big old grin and looks over at Charlie. He's like, ah, there's something evil and I can smell the evil stench coming from the mind.
You sure that's just not my sister's friend's body odor?
It could be that too.
Yeah, Scott doesn't shower.
Yeah.
It's a real issue.
So, before we go down there, I'm gonna go to Scott's car and take some fuses out.
All right.
Put them up and just take them with me.
Feel like this should be a role? I don't know what role it would be.
Act under pressure, maybe.
Act under pressure.
That seems like a good. That seems like a good catch-all, I think.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, just to fuck with or mess with the car.
Now I have to.
Yep, I finally did it. I messed up. Anyway.
God, I hate strawberries. All right,
Okay,
yeah.
that's not.
Does that come hard choice or price to pay? Huh. You know what? You take a zero harm move here. You accidentally land something down in your hand. And it hurts.
I get a little
it does hurt.
jolt when I pull a fuse out.
Yeah, it's not great. You wonder why you couldn't have drawn this moment. But...
Yeah, that would have helped. A lot more than the cryptic zombie thing and the literal goose. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Right,
I put the fuses in my pocket.
Two of you head into the woods. Your little fuse detour cost.
Yeah, Abraham's definitely going to look and see what type of weapons that Charlie may have.
Yeah, what weapons would Charlie have?
Charlie has a revolver and a knife.
A revolver. I developed a bit of an obsession.
This pleases Abraham.
Yep. The thing says big knife, but I prefer switchblades, so that's what it is.
Hey, I'm into it.
They're cooler. Yeah. I mean, I don't plan on shooting anybody, but, this town, it kind of helps to have.
No, that's valid.
Can't even see my computer. This is not great. So, the two of you head further into the woods towards where you know the mines are. And I'm going to say, just for the sake of convenience and for narrative cohesion, this is the point where Harley also pulls up. You see this truck with this camper behind it, and you see just like a red Ford Focus. I don't know why that's one of my go-to cars, but it is.
It's a known car.
It's a known car. It's a car I see a lot. I also see a lot of yellow Saturn views, which I can't use here because I've already used it elsewhere in this universe. But what were we talking about? Yeah, Harley, this is the point where you pull up and you see these two people heading off to the woods.
I guess he gets out of his car and he's like, "Hey, don't know what the mines are. I'm here to look around the mines, whatever that is. I'm not from here."
Cool. Throw away. Let's go.
Oh,
it's fine. I'm local.
Yes, he's local, but there is evil afoot. Are you armed?
Well, I'm kind of bandaged up, but yeah, I have. Yeah,
That's good enough for me.
Oh, let me actually grab that mag out of my car.
I don't know him.
I
almost forgot.
I don't know him. I'm just his Uber.
Yeah, you
I
guys
would
will
have
definitely have this weird feeling that it's like this guy's a little too excited about going in here.
forgotten. And so you head into the mines, and you have some opportunity for conversation on your way there. What do you get up to, you silly geese? Go on.
So, I'm Abraham Blackwell, and he's introducing himself to Harley. It looks like you got bit a little bit or something. What is that from?
Wildlife.
It looks like you stuck your neck in a bear trap.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
No
Thank you,
offense, by
Peanut
the way.
Gallery. That's real brilliant.
Yes, well, be careful. You know, bear traps can kill you.
What'd you do? Try to headbutt it? Like, I don't get it.
Wait, what'd you say?
So what'd you do? Try to headbutt it? I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess I just pick fights with inanimate objects a lot, and they win.
Yeah.
I'm lying, by the way.
Yeah.
Zombies, duh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ah. So you've seen supernatural creatures.
I have seen supernatural, yes, but a few creatures here and there, like, it's kind of my job, unfortunately.
Well, my job has been killing these evil, foul beasts. Only the evil, foul ones. There are some that are not so evil and quite nice, actually.
Yeah, that's cool. My job was just freaking delivering food, giving rides, and drawing pictures. Oh, speaking of, I gotta have a peanut butter sandwich. Somebody want it?
Oh, no thanks. I had a lot of food from the diner. That used to be a tavern.
Speaking of,
And coffee.
I mean, it's fine. Zach was gonna give me 1 star anyway. He always does.
Well, he can go Zach himself. Is that how you do it?
I mean, that's close enough, yeah.
Excellent.
Zach's name may as well be a curse word. And it is 4 letters, so
It is.
there we go. I went to school.
Didn't.
Once.
Well, I am very pleased that you you entertained your academics. Excellent.
So, you continue on further and further into the woods, and you approach the mines. And upon getting there, this is one of the more well-known mines. This is actually the mine where Winnie Raith died last year.
Oh yeah, that. She sucked too.
She did also suck.
I had to work that day, and I make my own hours.
She's one of my favorite NPCs I've ever created, and it's because she sucks so bad.
As a player, I did enjoy her. My characters just don't.
I mean, Chase did straight up steal her shoes, and then Kingsley stole $40 off her dead body. He needed the shoes and the pants and the granola bar from her desk.
He was naked and hungry. He needed the pants and the granola bar.
And then that skunk.
That's different, but let's not get into that.
Human man eating a dead skunk in the woods.
He was hungry too.
He was hungry. And you know what? Denny's done the same thing. Glass houses. Anyway, so you head into the woods and you see this mine that Charlie knows well. It was in the precedent, so maybe Harley would have heard of it at some point. But you see in front of it a group of 4 teenagers and one guy about 20 or 21 years old. And he is still eating worms. Like, he's just shoveling them into his mouth. He's announcing that he's the worm wizard. And you would know, Charlie, that this is Scott Graham, Raylan's older brother. The guy whose car you just vandalized.
Like, Scott, dude, eat a sandwich, man. Like, good God.
I am the worm wizard.
I'll throw the peanut butter sandwich at him
And he continues eating worms.
that I've half eaten.
So, from seeing this and knowing that there's some necromancy in the works, I'm gonna investigate a mystery so I can check on this dude.
Sure, go ahead. While that's happening, Charlie, you see that Goose spots you and then tries to pretend that she isn't there.
Hey, Goose,
Go ahead
lighter.
with the strings.
Now.
I don't have one.
You have mine.
No.
It's not. Yes. It wasn't in my trunk. I don't take it out. I threw a cigarette out the window because you took my lighter.
Why would you throw it at why wouldn't you just put it back?
That's a good question, but don't worry about it, okay?
Go ahead and give me a manipulate someone. I'll give you a +1 because you're her older sister.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm good at manipulating people.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole -1.
Nice.
It looks to cancels.
Yeah.
Come on, big money. Big money.
Hey!
Yeah. Shoot, what was it? For a normal person.
It was the,
On a 10 plus, they'll do it. On a 7 to 9, they'll do it. But only if you do something for them right now to show them that you mean it. I mean, you are her guardian, her parental figure. You could just lay down the law.
Okay, I tell you what. Remember how I was supposed to take you driving this evening?
Yeah.
And then you can use the truck when you get your license? Yeah?
Yeah.
Lighter, now.
Fine. And she reaches into her front pocket and like rummages around in there. There's like a lot of receipts in there. She doesn't buy a lot of things. She just collects receipts.
I mean, that's valid.
Yeah.
You might come across something that you want to return and get some money off of. So
Okay, yeah.
I have a receipt for that.
Or she could use it for kindling and burn everything down.
For what?
That's. I mean, I was being sarcastic. I know that's what she uses them for. But
it is true. I do like them on fire.
I take the lighter, light a cigarette, then hand the lighter back.
Wait, no, I want to borrow that.
Okay, pass the lighter around, then give it back to her. It's fine.
Listen, I have my own cigarettes. I need something today.
I mean, I could give you a cigarette too. I mean,
I have a cigarette. I have my own.
Okay, here's
You
the
have
lighter.
peanut butter all over yours.
No, I don't. I'm not that messy an eater.
Here, small human, take the lighter back. I
I'm
got
taller
jelly
than
on my
you.
hands now.
I'm fully taller than you.
I did not ask.
This is so interesting. I've never seen quarrels like this.
Okay.
This is honestly just how we talk. It's nothing.
Wow, mines. Here we are.
Yeah, we're
It's
at the
how we show
mines.
affection. So you admit it.
I have to go. She makes like she's gonna run off, and then she knows it isn't a good idea.
I mean, I would give you the keys, but I kind of need a ride back. So if you want to sit in the truck, go sit in the truck.
No, I want to be at the mines.
It'll still be kind of at the mines. We'll just be in the truck at the mines.
The truck's away from the mines.
Okay, apparently there's some stuff going on, so just, I guess, stay close.
Oh, I was hoping, the less
And if
the merrier.
something goes wrong, Scott dies first.
Hey!
Oh, hush, worm boy.
I
bet you are. That's gonna look really good on your resume. You know that?
I wanna go up to Scott and like take out my tape recorder and ask him like, so sir, what do worms taste like?
Magic.
Sadness and depression.
Okay, so they're magic worms.
Listen, I will
Is
be
this
honest.
any indication about the minotaurs in the ecosystem?
I think
So
somebody's
why-
been eating some magic worms, all right.
You know what? You have told me all you need to.
Hey.
All I need to know in that one word. Go back to your worms, worm boy.
Worm wizard.
Worm
Did I
freezer.
ask?
And he turns around and walks into the mine.
Great. Now he's gonna be with us in the mines. You happy?
No, he's going first, so maybe he'll die first, and then
Well,
it's fine.
Never in my life have I been that fortunate. I'm not counting my luck.
so
I mean-
the guy that's actually eating the worms, what, Scott?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this move where
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper my the name of my origins.
okay?
So I'm going to tell him, whisper in his ear, and see if he reacts. And it's going
Okay.
to be the crow's venom.
So, I'm gonna give you something according to the move, but realistically, Scott as a person wouldn't know that name.
Right.
It's more like something about him reacts to it.
That's what I'm
Deep
looking
down
for.
in his stomach, you can hear it sort of churn and growl. Like it's not it's having a physical reaction to you. All those worms he ate.
We must make this child throw up. I mean, he is
Yeah.
20, but it's still a child to me.
I'm 20 years old.
So I am going to kind of punch him in the gut to try to get him to throw it up.
Okay.
Literally.
Let me check the moves real quick.
Hey, buddy, if something goes wrong down there, the worms are just gonna wiggle right back out, right?
Oh,
That's the thing.
Okay. I feel like if you want, you could roll kick some ass, and then we could say that it's like force them where you want them. It's force the worms on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Okay, here we go. All right.
Cool.
Not a great hit, but I'm also trying not to kill him.
Yeah.
Hey, a hit is a hit.
What? You're just punching him, right?
Yep. I'm trying to get him to throw up.
Yeah, and he does. He fully like retches all over Goose because she's there. She got in the mix and she shouldn't have, and now she's covered in worms.
Oh. And I will look over. It's like fire starter. Light these on fire.
But they're wet.
I'm sure you have a way to do it.
I don't carry gasoline with me. And Smokey the Bear
I
would
mean,
hate me
there's-
forever.
I mean, there's gasoline on the back of the truck.
The truck is so far away.
It's not that far. I also have some spare clothes in the truck.
Fine.
Unless you want to wear worm vomit.
No. She takes the keys from you and sort of stalks off into the woods.
Do not eat any of the worms.
Do what I want, old man.
She doesn't eat worms. It's fine.
Well, these worms are something different. So,
Yeah, they're magic,
Right.
apparently.
I think
yes.
somebody's been eating some magic worms, all right.
And they're not the same as magic shrooms. Ha ha.
He reaches
Oh
for
yeah,
one.
they're shrooms,
Uh,
not worms. Never mind.
Can you imagine if there were like psychedelic mealworms?
Oh, no.
That would be hilarious. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
you think about it, there's toads like that, so, I mean,
Eh? So
We eat gummy worms.
he reaches for one of the worms out of the puddle.
He's
On the
reaching
ground.
for one.
He's reaching for one.
Oh, I'm gonna totally
I'm
gonna kick his arm. I'm not gonna let him do that.
Just give me an act under pressure.
Wow. Have you not learned?
I'm the wizard.
Scott, go home.
I am home.
No,
Go
you're
home,
not.
home.
Go
Worms
home.
accept me. And then Abraham kicks him in the arm.
No, they don't. Ugh.
My friends, they want to be inside of me. God told me so.
Get some human friends for that, buddy.
They said
Look,
the
man,
worms-
I have this alternative to worms, and honestly, you're never going to think about worms again. Have
What
you
is
ever
it?
heard? Have you ever heard of RuneScape?
Wow, we were not on the same page there at all.
What's Runescape?
I was afraid.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I can't believe as a fellow worm enthusiast, you wouldn't know what RuneScape is. You get to be a worm,
I get to be a worm.
and you get to talk with other worms.
Yeah, but is God gonna talk to me and say, hey, play RuneScape? Because God talked to me and said, hey, eat worms.
You sure?
I think you haven't read the Bible thoroughly if you haven't heard of RuneScape.
He said, whoa, Scott
Fake
Graham,
believer.
I call you to eat worms.
You sure somebody wasn't talking to you through the walkie-talkie again?
No, I checked.
I don't think you checked enough because God said play RuneScape.
Did you check in the hole in a drywall?
I was out here at the mines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, go make an account, go play RuneScape anywhere but here. God doesn't want you here right now. I checked. But just come, if you really think you need to be here eating worms, come back later. But right now, he's calling you to go play RuneScape.
Give me a manipulate someone?
Yeah. I hate RuneScape.
He shoves a worm in his mouth.
Damn it.
I'd punch him in the
Oh,
stomach.
shoot.
Kick some ass.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we need to alternate punching him in the stomach.
Yeah, that's how this works.
I was gonna say that the other teenagers decided this was lame and left, but I think this is hilarious. Yeah. So, you punch him in the stomach. It doesn't get the worm out of him. But it does seem to make him lurch a little. And then he like grabs your ankle and shakes it. It does no harm, but the move necessitates it. Yeah, just a quick ankle shake.
Yeah,
Not a strong guy. He really isn't. Raylan has fully started filming this at this point. Yeah, he doesn't pick up the worms. The worms are still in there. He reaches for more.
Scott?
Crawling backwards towards the mine.
Scott, go home, or I'm going to ensure that the worms will be chewing on you. Do you understand?
The ones that I can see while he's talking to him, I'm going to step on them.
Go ahead and give me a manipulate someone.
Okay.
Abraham, give me a help out.
Okay.
Help out first, then manipulate.
Yeah.
Worm Boy is not having a good day.
Not a good day for the worm wizard.
I have a backup plan if this doesn't work.
All right. Well, we'll see what
'Cause
happens.
it's something I forgot I could do.
Okay, that is a 9. Did you add the +1?
Yep.
Oh dear.
So I'll take experience.
He fully takes off running for the mines.
Oh, that is perfect because that goes right into what I'm going to do here.
Yeah, like he pushes himself up from the sand.
Yeah.
Are you going to set the mine on fire?
Nope, I'm gonna jinx him.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my intent is as he's running for the mines, I want him to just fall on his face and just eat dirt.
All right.
That's the plan. If
yeah,
it goes
I feel like
well.
this feeds into like interfere with what a minion's doing.
Yeah. There you go.
Absolutely. You actually get to hold 2.
Okay, so he is. Yeah. Okay, so interfere with what? Yeah. So he's gonna eat dirt, and then just because I don't like it, I'm gonna inflict harm due to the same accident.
All right. Yeah, his shoes are untied. It's this act of bad luck. And he catches his foot on a shoelace and smacks his face on the stone just inside of the mine, stone and dirt, and he smacks his nose so hard it starts bleeding.
Did he chip his tooth too? That'd be funny.
It would be funny, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Do you want to chip his tooth, Abraham?
It's probably a denture anyway.
No. I mean...
Yeah, Scott's teeth aren't great.
Yeah.
Let's just say before worms, it was like pieces of cinder block.
Yeah, this guy eats a lot of stuff he shouldn't eat.
Everything but food. I've never seen him eat normal food once in my life.
He might have pica. It's honestly, his parents should have taken him to a doctor at some point, but this is Goldmire, and they don't do that here.
They have home remedies.
They have home remedies, and they have Dr. Ellis at the back of the 915. Yeah. Speaking of, Harley, what are you up to?
Honestly, I'm fully prepared to go into mines by myself. I have watched Worm Boy like fall and eat shit. I mean, eat dirt. I am not having a good day. And at this point, I'm ready to get my minotaurs, my pictures of minotaurs, get an interview in, and head home. So I think, like Harley's just like, okay, I would love to stick around and watch more hijinks ensue, I guess, but I have stuff now.
You have a job to do.
In the mines.
In the mines. In the mines. I should stop dumping the crystals from my pen out into my hand.
I mean, yeah, it's a free country.
No, but I don't want them
We just
out.
hit our goal.
Ooh, did we?
Yes, we did.
Did we? Jesus Christ. Who donated $100?
Bananas.
Who did that? Who did that? Why
know.
isn't Corinne here to tell me what to do?
I know, because Corinne's supposed to be paying attention for us.
Corinne.
It just spawned.
I wouldn't know how to check and see if there's something attached to this donation.
I don't have a clue.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh,
Hi.
Oh,
nice.
hi.
Jesus.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's see what coolness is going to happen now.
Mm-hmm. I'll send it, Mina. It's what, TTRPG incentive?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. I am the DM.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have been the DM for an hour and 48 minutes.
Yeah.
I know. And it was towards the end.
It's been a day.
It's okay. If you want to switch it to someone else. Yeah, Shine, you get to DM for 5 minutes.
I can't do this.
You gotta.
Hey, I did Pathfinder last night, so
Yeah, all you do
It's
is just
fine.
throw a monkey wrench into Arby's plan, and
Yeah,
and
literally.
usually buff yourself up. It's like, oh, I find this
Hey,
pickaxe.
before we do
my
that, can
phone
we
was
take a break
actually
right quick?
the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, please, thank you.
All right,
yeah,
we will be
100%.
right back.
Yeah.
And then Shine will be our DM for 5 minutes when we get back.
Yeah.
Keeper Shine. That has a nice ring to it.
And we're back.
Hey, gamers.
Awesome.
Now, try. Hey, gamers, welcome back. We're back in Goldmire, in Utah. You've been here. You know us. You love us. I'm looking for my chapstick and I can't find it. So we're back. Shine, are you up to doing the 5 minutes of DMing?
I think I'm down. It's just like I know like next to nothing about like wonder, and also like I'm kind of like mentally mental. Mentally mental.
I'm putting you in the bucket.
I know. I've been there. I live here.
I'm gonna kick you down the hill. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I know. No. It's okay. Not pressure. I just I don't know.
As it stands, the scene is that Scott is taking off into the mine. And
a rock.
Yeah, Charlie's got a rock.
Which means you can do anything to this worm-eating guy.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, you're in charge. It's your ball game.
I'm gonna be so lame and cringe.
If you think I have lore in mind, you're wrong.
It's not that. I'm just brain.
Hey, you got this.
I'm sorry. Can you re-explain what's going on?
Scott took off into the mine, and Charlie has a rock.
No, he fell and ate the rock.
Oh yeah, he fell and smacked his face on the rock. Correct.
Yeah.
Charlie could have a rock. Who knows?
Charlie picks up a nice rock and sticks it in their pocket. They have a collection at home. What kind of roll is that? I will definitely.
I don't know. I'm not
rock.
in charge.
Shine, what do I roll for rock?
What's that?
Did you eat the rock or did you take?
I'm trying to find a nice one to keep and take home, put in my collection. Because I have a rock collection now.
Was that a rock and roll joke?
That too.
I don't think so. Roll for, I don't know, investigate a mystery.
I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah. My wife just bought me a cup full of rocks.
Oh, that's marriage.
Yep.
Marriage is when your wife brings you rocks.
Oh.
I have rocks.
You wouldn't know. You're divorced. You're divorced, Shine.
What? I know I'm divorced. Where did this come from?
I'm coming at you. I'm a player now.
Oh, that's terrible.
So are you? I guess you're like looking on the ground for the rock.
Yep.
So you're searching through like.
This one has a worm on it.
You're searching through the. I guess like. Is it like? I guess it would be like maybe like a gravel road or something to the mines or something. I don't know.
This is mostly dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dirt. Okay, I guess you're like searching through the pebbles in the dirt.
Yep.
And you find, and something catches your eye. You kind of sift through it, and you find this this rock that has has a worm attached to it, but like not in the way of the worm is on top of the rock, but the worm is embedded in it. Like part of it sticks out, but the other lower half is encased in this like concrete rock. It's not that big, but yeah, like an apple.
So it's like a partially fossilized worm.
Right.
Except it's not that old.
I'm not going in that bathroom.
Stop.
So that's tasty. Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, that is cool. I'm gonna.
Sorry, normal.
It's a rock you could eat.
I'm not eating that. I'm just gonna stick it in my pocket.
You sure?
Goose is back. She wants you to eat the rock.
Nope. I'm just gonna stick it in my pocket.
I'm sorry, I need a moment.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
You're good.
Hang on.
So can I, Uh-oh. Hello.
Hmm.
Freeze flare.
Shine has disappeared into Fortnite.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What were you asking?
I'm thinking of my next moves to do. We might want to let Scott just keep going.
It's gonna follow him in the mines.
Yeah. He has something is drawing him, and so let's follow.
Worms.
Yeah, let's follow the worm nerd.
So the plan here is to follow Scott into the mines and see where he heads.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Hey, it happens.
All right, so what's going on?
The plan is to follow Scott into the mines to see where he leads you guys.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So Scott takes off. Scrambles up from his feet, blood running down his face. Not looking great. Not looking as bad as Charlie. Not Charlie, Harley. You too.
Yeah.
So
before we continue, I'm going to say that as we're running, you're going to notice. You're not going to see it happen, but you guys are going to notice that Abraham Blackwell is going to have a sword and a shield, just out of the blue.
Where did you get those?
These are here for just in case.
What'd you do? Keep them in your pants? Like, how the... Okay, that's cool. I don't want to know.
Understood.
There.
It's not really something I can tell you anyway.
That's fair.
Goose is trying to follow you. Can I have a sword in my pants?
When you're older.
This is so unfair.
Hey, Goosey, here. I'm gonna give her my switchblade. It's not a sword, but it's close.
Neat. She immediately puts it in her pocket.
Yep.
With the receipts.
Yeah, don't get those mixed up, because you're gonna try to like set a knife on fire or, God forbid, stab somebody with a receipt.
Oh, that would be so cool.
And that's not gonna... Stabbing somebody with a receipt, that's not gonna do anything.
It might.
I mean, we can try later, but I don't think...
Try now. She
What
stabs
were you
herself
gonna
gently with the receipt.
No. Okay.
It doesn't do anything. It's paper.
I tried to tell you.
Yeah, and Scott scampers off into the darkness. Just a little rascally guy. Just
Sure,
a
we can't just leave him.
little guy. And as you step from the woods to the mine proper, the three of you hear something behind you. A cracking of branches, of roots, of earth moving, of Harley, the same thing that you heard before.
Oh no.
And where did my D6 go? Rising from the ground, you see 4 undead creatures in varying types of dress. One is wearing a pioneer-style day dress and apron stained with dirt and rot. Others are dressed like fur trappers, like tradesmen, like men from the mines. And there are 4 of them total. And they crawl out of the dirt. And the other teenagers see this and they just fully take off in the other direction. They're gone. They're out of here. Scott's headed into the mine. There are these 4 zombies coming after you. Yeah. What are you up to, huh? You silly geese.
Harley whips out their gun again, this time checking to make sure it's loaded.
It's loaded.
And they're like, you just couldn't get enough of me, could you? Yeah, you said the same thing the last time. How about some variety? See, we're getting somewhere now. Anyways, I'm gonna shoot you now. He says that, and then I shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot the gun.
Mm-hmm. Roll fix a mess.
Please?
Please do.
No, again.
No. You forgot to take the safety off.
Oh dear.
He doesn't know how to use a gun.
He really doesn't.
He pretends.
At least you get to mark experience.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like
Sure.
fumbling for the safety.
So, Abraham gets excited and runs towards the danger. But you'll actually see him with his shield and his sword, and he like slams them, and you see like a quick like wave, and it becomes just one larger sword, and he's going to kick some ass. And one of them, these zombies, he recognizes, and he goes, "Oh, Ezekiel." It's like, "You should be laid to rest, and I will help you with this."
That is a weird dude.
Roll kick some ass.
Yeah.
That was in character, by the way.
All right, yeah. I'm labeling because I have my notes here with like their health and stuff. Ezekiel, your old pal, your old buddy, you met him.
Yep.
He, as you drive this sword into him, he takes your hand gently, in the way that an old friend would, and he raises it as if regarding it, and then he bites you. And
It's
you're going
like-
to take 2 harm.
That's true. I had that coming.
See, this is why you don't make friends, people. Take notes.
But he does take 3 harm.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, it takes 3 harm for me, and
And then you take 2 harm, which I'm assuming you have armor.
I do. So
Yeah.
I'll take 1.
It's what, 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
These are some choppy boys.
Yeah.
Ezekiel,
Okay,
did
so,
you bite me just because I still owed you money from that poker game?
Yes, he did. That's Zombie's primary motivation.
Okay, I'm just gonna Goose stay close, and I'm gonna draw my gun and shoot one.
All right, go ahead and kick some ass.
Something that my sister has probably never seen me do. Shoot, not kick ass. She's probably seen that before.
She has.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. You take out your revolver. You know how to use this thing.
Yeah.
You know how guns work.
Yep. Wild West style. Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
At least one of us knows.
I'll teach you later. It's fine.
Aw.
I think I know what I'm doing.
I think you don't, but you know.
I think that
I'll set some
You
cans
should
up in
shut
the
up now.
backyard. I'll set some cans up in the backyard. We'll be fine. We'll work on it.
your
And
head
then-
is so far up your butt, you know exactly how it tastes. Don't mess with me.
With that statement, Charlie shoots one just like square in the back. It's the one in the mining equipment. And that does what? 2 harm?
Yeah.
All right. I'm keeping track of who attacked who.
Nice.
Yeah. So the drawback here is
I think I have an idea, but we'll see.
yeah. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
think-
I'd love to hear it.
No, I mean, I think I have an idea of what's going to happen. Just go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that Goose sort of leans around you, suddenly wakes from enthralled.
Oh, dear.
Hey,
That's
listen.
not what I thought at all.
You
Okay.
cannot allow teenagers to see zombies. They love them too much. Except for Eliza, but
That's different.
that was different. So, what happens here, like actually harm-wise, I was joking about the thing.
Okay.
What happens here is the third zombie, it popped up a little closer to the entrance of the mine. It's a little weird that the miner was further out, but this one of the ones in Pioneer garb, rises up and sort of like grabs at your leg as it's climbing out of the ground and rakes its way like through your pants.
My pants are ripped anyway.
Your pants are ripped anyway. This just makes
So
it look
it's not,
cooler.
yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't make your skin look cool. It, in fact, makes it look very bloody.
It'll leave a scar later. That'd be cool.
You're going to take 2 harm.
Yeah. Yep. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Scars build character.
Abraham has such weird philosophies.
Yeah. Don't ask him about the rabbit.
What about the rabbit?
So what's going on
You
with the
don't want to
rabbit?
know.
What's
You
up
don't
with
want to know.
Everybody pause the zombie thing. What's up with the rabbit?
He's still swinging. It's like, oh, it's about, what I told my daughter, when she was young. She was getting into things, and I told her that, as I was, killing the rabbit and getting it prepared for dinner, is like life and death, live for life, or you'll be eaten, something or other. And I can't think of it right now because of these zombies.
Oh, Grandpa said that.
Can I get you to speak into the mic, please?
Grandpa said that?
Not you, loser.
Hey.
Hey, I have a knife.
I know.
I've got a
I
gun
don't
that I
make
can
good
actually
life
use.
choices. I'm sorry.
And I know how to use my gun.
I could use my gun if I tried. How about that?
You tried twice, didn't you?
I didn't try. I was just warming up.
You warm up.
It's very
by not turning
cold
the
out
safety
here.
on.
It's May.
It's summertime.
I run very cold. Look, I'm trying to get this story. These zombies are out here making my life hard. I have a very busy day going on without work.
It's an inconvenience for you specifically.
It's
I kind of wish these zombies were like what I saw on the television picture screen that you guys have. And
big stupid ones.
The thriller zombies.
I
Because
think
then
the
it
ones
would be
28
easier
days
to
later
deal
are
with.
cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen 28 Days Later, Abraham? We
I'm
should probably
sorry?
talk to zombies instead of talking about movies.
Yeah, we're talking while we're fighting. It's
Yeah,
It's okay.
exactly.
Exactly.
what we do.
All right, let's actually do the mechanical part of fighting. Abraham, you're still engaged in combat with this first zombie, Ezekiel.
Yep. Ezekiel, it's time for me to lay you to rest.
Fantastic.
Yeesh.
Go ahead and choose your extra effect.
Oh, extra damage.
Fantastic. And that takes him down. What happens is that he has your hand still. The one that was in his mouth.
Yeah.
And as you strike him down, killing him up under his other arm, chopping off his head in the process. He sort of like claws your arms with his fingernails on the way down. It's not great, but you're gonna take 2 harm from that.
Okay, so 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, Ezekiel. Lay to rest now. And I apologize. You will not get your money.
Oh, and then he's dead. He's fully gone. Yeah. You killed him again. You killed him the first time too.
Whoa.
That's not canon.
I did not kill him the
promise.
first time.
I promise.
I
Not
just owed him money, and he
You
just
did kill him the first
That
time.
killed him on the
That's
inside.
real mystery.
yes. Maybe he was so heartbroken because I had to chase that demon through the portal again, and he lost a friend.
He died of a broken heart. In the
Maybe
woods.
he did.
Aw.
Maybe he did.
He went
Maybe you should have
wandering.
paid him back.
Yes. You know, I will. And he like throws a few like $100 bill right there.
Throws money on a corpse.
Yep.
Harley takes it.
All right, mark down in your notes that you have $100.
Consider this tip and consolidation for my injuries.
Yeah, you might want to get that looked at because I don't think they
I
helped
did.
you. They did a terrible job.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't have
Ellis,
insurance.
Ellis tries. Honestly, I could have done better, but that's not the point.
You could try.
Oh, you could have done a lot of things better, I'm sure.
Wow. Hey,
All right.
It's
So
May. It's getting
What-
cold out here.
what's your
Dang.
damage?
My arm, my neck. That's my damage.
Why don't you go play RuneScape?
What?
Go play RuneScape.
I would if I didn't have this job. Look, I'm here to find the Minotaurs. Let's just get in the mines
The Minotaurs
and
are
see
in
why
the mines.
children yearn for it.
oh man. Hey, I kind of forgot about this.
Yeah. What's up? Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
So-
great.
So that means that I would have no harm done to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and erase those.
he
Nice.
just gummed you to death.
Yeah, he actually, all his teeth had already fallen out. And
Well,
he
that's
didn't-
from
he had
because
his injured
Ezekiel, he just kept biting on the things that weren't gold and kept chipping his
Is
teeth.
he related to Scott back there?
Oh,
You
he
know what?
may
Yeah.
be.
Like,
You rack your memories. His last name was Graham.
Ah. I just laid your great grandpa to rest. You need to
That's
stop
great,
eating
I'm
those
getting
damn
worms.
worms.
I'm getting the worms. I'm the worm wizard. He's going further and further. Gabe, mine.
All right. Well, we need to kill the other three, right?
okay,
Yeah, so we got an attack from Abraham. Harley and Charlie, what are you two up to?
okay, I have two things I'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I'm going to okay, what I'm gonna try to do is use magic. Whether or not this works, I will I'm gonna roll first and then I'm hoping to enchant my weapon,
Mm.
but we'll see what happens. But okay, yeah, that
Wowza.
okay, so I don't get a glitch. It just my gun is now +1 harm and magic,
Mm.
and then I'm gonna
So
fire
now
at the
deals 3 harm.
yeah, it's gonna deal 3 harm, and I'm gonna turn and fire at the zombie that just grabbed me
All right, go ahead.
because that's
On your
not cool.
legs. Or one of your legs, the right leg.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, this works great. It opens its mouth to bite at you, and you get it right up in the soft palate.
Cool.
And it takes 3 harm, looking very much worse for wear. And instead of biting you, it just digs its nails in deeper, and you're gonna
Ugh.
take 1 harm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Harley.
Hmm.
Harley Davidson Pete.
Clearly.
Too.
Honestly, I'm here to show Charlie up. And I'm here to kick ass again and try to shoot. This time, turning the safety off and triple checking for that I'm loaded.
Okay.
I love this little rivalry. This is great. How dare your name rhyme with mine?
We're missing kick some ass.
The tab collapsed. Don't do this to me.
I did that to you.
I'm gonna do this to you.
Yeah, perfect. You know what, Harley?
What?
You step out to shoot one of these zombies. Which one are you aiming for? There's I actually marked the harm in the wrong place, but we're just gonna count that as a plus for you. There is the miner further out in the woods. There is the zombie on Charlie's leg, and there's a fourth zombie that's still making its way over. This one's really shambling. Its leg looks crushed. This is the one in the day dress.
Is the one that attacked me around?
Trying to remember. Which one attacked you? Was it the miner?
I don't know if an outfit was described.
Oh, the one up in the woods? Up at Devil's Gutter?
Yeah, I didn't know if is it the same. Are these like the same zombies?
These are all different.
Okay. I guess I'll just shoot for the shambling one, because at least, like, if I miss the shambling one, my chances are worse than I thought they were.
Okay, go ahead and you did. How much harm does your handgun do? Is it 2?
It's 2.
It's 2. 2 harm, close lab, reload, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. But, a lot of penguins. We won't get into that. Yeah, so you do 2 harm to it. The thing is, the miner is it is near you. And it gets close. It has a pickaxe in its hands that it's not using. Because this thing is an idiot. It is dead. No intelligence there. You saw this up in the mountains.
And it's still smarter than a Scot.
The Scots not very great. And it gets close enough while you're aiming at this shambling zombie coming off from the left while you're standing near the entrance of the mine. It comes in from the right and bites you in the other shoulder. It's just 2 harm.
Can I use my move to try to protect?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I just rolled it.
Oh, fantastic. So let me check the rules for protect.
Thank you.
On a 10 plus, choose an extra. You suffer little harm. All impending dangers now focused on you. You inflict harm or you hold the enemy back.
So let me see, because I didn't actually look at it. What my options were. I'm going to say all impending dangers focused on me.
Fantastic. So what happens is this mining zombie, it chomps down into Harley's skin. But you Abraham, you rip it away before it can actually sink its teeth in there, and rip out the flesh itself. So it's more like it scrapes like a really nasty bite mark and not a eating you.
Understood.
So Harley, you're going to take 1 harm, and as it sort of thrashes a little, trying to get away from you, Abraham, you would also take 1 harm.
Okay.
But you would actually realistically take 0.
I'm basically trying to get them all to attack me.
Yeah. The thing is, Snoop is a fantastic playbook. They die super easily. Zane and Penny and Suzette all had such a rough time.
Hey, I built this, Abraham to be like a barbarian. He's This is what he was, what he trained for.
He joins the ranks of our tanks.
I'm just the town weirdo.
And you're so good at it.
Hey, he wouldn't.
I have a job.
He wouldn't know anything without the locals and stuff. So you're helping him help you, so to speak.
Yep. This town doesn't even like me.
Well, don't worry, Charlie, because I like you.
Aww.
Oh.
I also like you. It's me, Goose. I'm still here.
Yep. Goose.
I mean,
light them on fire, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, use the lighter I gave you.
Okay.
Or the knife.
Okay.
Or both.
Traditionally, the GM doesn't roll, but this is neat, and you guys are commanding here too. So I'm gonna.
I shot
Hey,
that
Goose,
guy.
fight.
Excellent
I used
shot.
the gun.
Excellent shot.
I shot the gun.
You did. You
And
did
I'm
it.
proud of you. Your cookie is in the mail.
I did not
No,
ask
buddy.
for your opinion.
God.
Oh my god.
So she rolled a 7. So what happens is, I'm gonna have to have you guys roll some specific moves.
Okay.
Once we reach the end of this fight.
Okay.
I should actually have what's your face? Harley roll twice. So what happens is she rolled a 7. She takes out the lighter and flicks it to light the zombie that's holding you, Charlie, on fire. And it catches, and it does a fair bit of damage. Hey! Shine! Stop sending me messages while I'm doing things. Shine! Okay, so it lights this thing up. Not gonna make that reference. And but what happens is it reaches one of its hands up, like detaching from you, and sort of swipes at her and catches her along the hand and then grabs it. And now she's in there. Yeah, that's right. Now I have to make a health bar for Goose.
Oh, no.
That's all right.
How much health does a teenage girl have? Tiff, do you have an answer? That's right. It's still 7.
Still 7.
Still 7. All right. Yeah. So one of these is on fire. It's actively taking that damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
The one that that did attack Harley, I'm going to go ahead and kick ass and try to take it down.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you have it in your arms. Absolutely. Honestly, you just... how do you kill it?
So, I grab my sword as I have it right here. I grab my sword and just go right up through the head.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And it lets out one last final groan, and it's gone. And we
You
just
are
have
not
2
even
zombies
worthy
left.
to be next to Ezekiel. And then he collapsed.
Throw the body off into the woods.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, so we just have the 2 left. The one that's on fire with Goose and Charlie, and the one that's still shambling over. Charlie Harley, what's up?
Okay, so seeing the one just, swipe at my sister, I'm gonna just go berserk and attempt to unload on the flamey one.
Go ahead.
Because that's not cool.
Not at all. Come on. Yeah,
There
big
we
money.
go. Extra harm.
Oh, you didn't even.
So
need
that's
to
4
do
now.
that.
I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're
Yeah,
angry.
it's the
Yep.
pure anger of it all.
Just overkill. Just
Overkill.
head gone.
Head gone. That's not okay. Listen, that's not even how revolvers work. But you're so angry and you're like you're amped up on
in
your
my
own
defense,
magic.
in my defense, it is magic now, so maybe that is how it works.
You're amped up on your own magic, and it just blows it apart.
Magic bullets.
All right, yeah. So that one's just totally gone. It lets go of you and your sister, and also it's still on fire, and we just have the one left. The one that's shambling toward you, Harley.
I think Harley sees the Charlie's display, and he's like, yeah, well, I can do better than that. And he just shoots one normally. Nothing has changed.
I can do better than that. To it.
Excellent.
I mean, you did something.
I did something.
You did something.
And I will try to protect as well again. So
fantastic. Honestly, I was going to say it's far away enough that it doesn't do much harm. It wouldn't really do much of anything.
Get in the leg, so it's just like crawling now.
Yeah.
Well, if it's far enough away, then I'm going to run towards it.
Fantastic. And we would be back up to you anyway.
What's that? Oh, okay.
It would be back up to you anyway. Did you shoot 8 bullets from a 6-shooter? Yeah, absolutely. So Harley takes this shot, and then Abraham runs in pure warrior rage, and just
literally comes right at an angle from neck, just through him.
Whoa! These 4 zombies are dead. One's on fire. And Scott's fully in the mine.
Well, we need to go get the worm boy.
Yeah, I guess.
Do
we have to?
I see no reason.
Well, it's definitely my quest. Because the thing that I followed here keeps creating chaos.
See, where my job trumps whatever quest you've got going on. I gotta get this done, man.
No, duly noted. But if you do,
I think you should note it one more time.
If you do aid us, I have stories that you would never believe.
I already don't believe what has happened today.
Then you will
if
love
I had
the stories I have
insurance,
to tell you.
I would be scheduling my therapy appointment promptly.
Therapy isn't real.
I know. Do you not have insurance either?
I mean, well, no.
Exactly. We're gonna get along just fine.
My primary guardian Doordashes for a living.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, he got me where I needed to be, so thanks again. And remember, Zach you.
They're they.
Yeah.
So, hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't look all that. He's bleeding out of his shoulder and through his shoulder bandage.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I could try to do something about that, but
yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember when that really funny time when I knocked the candle onto my leg?
Mm-hmm.
Could you do what you did then?
I can try. I mean, if he'll let me, yeah.
Hey, gun guy.
What?
It's me, Goose.
Well, that's good. I didn't really know your name before. I didn't really care to listen. I said that out loud. I don't care if you forget about that. What?
Go play RuneScape. Actually, no, come over here.
I can't. I have a job.
Come over here.
What? What do you want?
Come over here. Just trust me.
What?
Just trust me.
I can, I'm going to try to, I can help the wounds a little bit, yeah. Or try to. It's kind of like what I did with the. It's kind of like what I did to the gun, but backwards.
You're gonna shoot me with a gun?
No, it's no. I said backwards.
You're gonna point it backwards and shoot me with the gun?
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna like put my hand on the wounded shoulder.
Don't touch me.
And I already am. And as I do that, you are going to you're gonna heal one harm.
What if I don't want to?
Do it.
Then give
He's
it
already
back.
healed it.
Okay.
Give it back.
Yeah.
It takes
The magic is like, do you have insurance?
No.
I need
That
my
would
insurance information.
You need me to make wait. I thought you were
Like,
gonna say I need you to make an insurance check.
The magic starts to come out of their hand, and it's like, oh, your card just declined.
It's like the magic goes.
It just sucks back in.
Terrible. Magic requiring financial input.
Yep.
I mean, if magic was real today's age, that's probably how it would work
Oh, it
in
would.
this country.
It would be like in-app purchases.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck.
You have to buy your class of clans gems before you can cast a spell.
Yeah.
Microtransaction.
No, it's Etna.
Okay, yeah, that should. Okay, so that should get you through the mines. I hope.
Wow, I'm bleeding a lot less. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they put your blood back in you.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can do that.
I'm
I
I'm
work
not that
minimum
skilled
wage.
yet. I'm not that skilled yet, but
Oh, you work
So
for
do I.
minimum wage?
I don't have a lot going for me
I-
right now, except for my RuneScape skins.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I work 2 minimum wage jobs and I'm a starving artist.
I'm starving.
I'm almost 16.
I offered you a sandwich.
I'm regretting a
Do you
lot
want
of my
the
life
sandwich?
choices, okay?
It
I
only
want a
has one-
sandwich. I'll
the
take
sandwich
I
it.
only
still
has
have
one
it, but it's got
bun.
zombie
Yeah.
guts on it now. And worms.
I would tell you that you could grab some of these artifacts, the undead bones and stuff, and make a pretty penny. That's what I do to keep my quests going.
I thought you were gonna say
Well,
make
one
dinner.
penny isn't really a lot. Nowadays, I don't know what time you come from, but nowadays 1 penny is only here because of lobbying. Like, it's not worth anything.
Well,
I think
I
it's
use
worth it.
that because that's the pretty penny is what I was told, but it actually, one of these zombie bodies will actually get you about 10 grand.
Okay, on our way back, get all the zombies, put them on the truck.
Yeah.
Well, let's
One
put
for
it
everybody.
this way. I can broker
Everybody
this
gets a
deal
zombie.
for you because this is something that I do quite a bit.
And we don't tell the feds.
Why would we ever tell the feds?
They have no idea. Now there
That
are
paper money under the
organizations that
table,
are
we're good.
international that understand, these creatures that we're battling, and they help, make weapons that might help you in the future. So, and that's what they use these for.
Well, I could kill these things with my bare hands and just not care.
You know,
You
I'm
can barely
looking
use
at
it.
What
you
kind
now.
of bear? Like brown bear, polar
Yeah,
bear?
I own 3 on
Excellent.
my
Bears?
private estate.
We bear hands.
You make minimum wage?
I make a minimum wage. I'm telling you.
And you own 3 bears and an estate?
And my name is Harley Davidson.
Yeah. That tracks.
Well, onward into the mines because we have to get the worm eater.
Mm-hmm.
Mine
Alright,
and mine are
let's
2
go.
different words.
Alright, so you head into the mines. It's dark in there.
We have a lighter. One
There-
little Zippo lighter.
And there's things that I'm sure are flammable. So,
Like me.
Like you.
yes.
Yeah, I think we're all
Do
somewhat
it.
flammable.
I will.
Do it. Now.
I will.
Okay.
No.
Screw you.
I think she should do it now, Charlie. It's only a matter of time.
I
I
mean,
already did it so many times.
So,
You should do it again. I haven't seen.
are you aware
Abraham,
of how many times I put her
grabs
out?
some of these rocks that have been, and he has a pouch on his side, and he just kind of just rubs it on. It smells, but asks for a light, and it's like a gelatin type nasty goo kerosene type thing, and he throws the rocks down the way to light our path, at least for a temporary.
Nice.
That's
And he keeps
cool.
doing that.
You can hear over the sound of these rocks hitting deeper in the mine. There's the sound of like first, just like nasty eating noises.
Ew.
Just like
Is it like worm eating noises or flesh eating noises?
middle-aged man at a buffet at 1 p.m. kind
That's
of
me. I'm
noises.
eating a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
God.
true. Harley walked ahead and is just eating the sandwich so sloppily. Also, it's Scott.
Charlie, I think you should have delivered that sandwich to Zach. I think he's down there
Zach.
eating something.
Zach sucks.
Zach sucks.
I don't know who he is, but I agree.
He's a guy I dated once. I dumped him
Wow,
because
you
he wanted
suck.
to wait till marriage to hold hands, so I dumped him.
You won't let me rent horror movies from the video store.
Like, I should play RuneScape. Only people that suck play that game.
I think he does.
That tracks. I probably met
I
him.
know what RuneScape is.
He's the guy that asked me for free armor when he first met me, and that he would give it back to me.
That tracks.
Wow.
He didn't.
Huh. Odd. Now I know what RuneScape is. So, you go further into the mine. I'm trying to say that you hear the sound of something roaring, but we got distracted by the sandwich. Yeah, so you hear these nasty eating noises, both from Harley and Scott further ahead, deeper in the mine. You pass an odd little area, a sort of little circular outcropping near a small caved-in section. And this is there's a bit of like yellow tape attached to one of the walls, and this is where everything happened last year, where a bunch of weird guys and one girl went into a mine, and only 4 people came out.
Oh yeah, like every horror movie ever.
Like every horror movie ever.
Well, I'd like to investigate a mystery, and I rolled a 9.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's being concealed here?
There's a lot of weird magic stuff here, and not all of it is from the same source. Like here, at this area where this girl died, you can see like some residue of like some sort of conjuration magic linked to death. We'll get to that in a minute. As you move further in, you can see things like signs of necromancy, the same signs that you saw in the worms.
Yeah.
What's being concealed here is truly just like the scope of everything. These mines go deep, almost like they go on forever, almost like they could go to the center of the earth if you were to just keep walking. Even with all the cave-ins, it could go deeper. So Charlie, what were you trying to do with this move?
Okay, I think I'm going to attempt to like try and tune into. Well, I guess the only one I know right now is Scott, which is the minion. So to try to get in his mind and maybe learn more about the monster.
Yeah, go ahead.
But that requires, let me roll that now.
Roll your weird.
Yeah.
Been so good today. I haven't had any caffeine.
Okay.
Fantastic. On a 7-9, hold 1.
Get 1.
Spend your hold 1 for 1 to ask the keeper one of the following questions and gain +1 ongoing while acting on the answers.
Okay. How can I attract his attention?
Just like be a nuisance to it, I guess. Like, it's not hard to attract whose attention, Scott, or what's controlling him?
What's controlling him?
What's controlling him?
Yeah,
you have to make yourself a bigger target than like Scott is. Scott is, and you see this as you're approaching. At the end of this small dead end, a place where the mine caved in and a bunch of people were trapped. There is something pressing against the stones. Something trying to get out. Kind of like eating these worms crawling through the rocks. And this has since been structurally maintained. But Scott's right in front of it, and he's doing exactly what it wants. And to attract his attention, you would have to make yourself a bigger threat or interrupt that process.
Okay. I'm let's see. I'm just gonna shoot Scott in the leg.
Indeed, we back in the mines with our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Yeah, go ahead and kick some ass.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go on.
I am going to specify. I'm trying to do this non-lethally. I don't want to kill the kid. Well, I do, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, right. he's fine on harm for now.
You should.
Oh God.
Just
I'm gonna force him where I want him, which is away from the wall.
Yeah. You shoot him in the leg and do a full 3 harm.
Oops.
And this guy, I only give him 6 health. He already had 2. It's not looking great, but
it's fine.
It's
just
fine.
A kneecap.
He's
got another one.
Yeah, you shoot him in the kneecap. Like as
he's got 2.
He's got 2, but he shrieks and like falls back and like scoots back on the floor. Still eating the worms, the ones that he had in his hands, but not kneeling in front of these rocks.
While he shoots him, I'm going to yell out the order of the crow's venom, and then basically tell them to leave that boy, kind of like an exorcism. So I mean, they've heard, they already quivered and stuff, so I know that they know who I am, and the stories about me. So they need to show themselves away from this child. Yes, I know he's 20, but he's a child to me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that manipulate.
So, manipulate. Sorry, I was reading it.
All right, yeah. You're going to have to make a display of some sort to prove yourself to this thing on the other side of the rocks. Okay. It can't even see you.
I'm just going to constantly talk to it. I'm going to pick up one of the worms and just, say, I have slain many of your kind through hundreds of years. Show yourself and we will battle to the death. Leave this pathetic mortal right here that's just gnawing on these worms. Leave him be. And just challenge me.
Take him too.
What?
Take the worm man too. We don't need him.
I mean,
he's just getting in the way. Actually, no. Maybe we can keep him cannon fodder.
I don't know. Goose, cool. How do you feel about this guy?
I think Scott's cool. Yep.
I don't understand why you would think that. I mean, he's just eating evil worms.
Yeah, but eating worms is cool.
Eating worms is cringe.
No.
You're cringe. You're cringe.
Abraham
Harley
looks at
begins to
Charlie.
tear up a little bit.
You're a cringe old man. Get out of mine.
Abraham looks over at Charlie. It's like, this is your kin, right? This is your kin?
She is.
Okay.
Not
Then,
Planet Goose.
then we will not kill her. Okay.
What?
Why would you? Hold on.
There's a whole lot of... She is in cahoots with this evil worm thing. And...
No, I think eating worms is, like, funny.
Well, this is no laughing matter.
I like to
Great
laugh at
evil.
Scott. I like to be mean to him.
Great evil is
Okay,
coming.
that I can get behind, but if they were regular worms, it probably wouldn't be such a big deal.
Oh, I would care less. I'd
Exactly.
be like, whatever.
So, he's just eating the wrong worms. That's all.
I think it's more like do you remember he used to eat drywall and he used to say like he couldn't stop it. It was like compulsion.
Yeah, he should really get that seen about.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any insurance either.
No, he doesn't.
Everyone is uninsured.
I mean, neither do we, but I'm trying.
Listen, just because Duck has really bad political opinions about worms doesn't mean that we should send her to the bucket.
I'm not Duck.
You're Duck.
I mean, no, I'm Goose.
Ducks.
There's
Geese.
somebody else named Duck.
I don't know who that is. I think it's you.
She's a clown.
Like, literally, like, in the literal sense, or are you, like, joking?
I mean, yeah. Charlie told me to stay away from her.
Yeah, it's just...
Just a weird clown.
I need to get out of this town.
So do I.
So do
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're getting out of town.
So are we gonna fight whatever's behind these folks?
Yes,
No,
we
let's
are.
go.
Talk about
Let's
If
go
we
fight,
ignore
yeah.
it, it will go away.
That's
That,
not
whatever
how
that
this works.
pickaxe is, that
It's
pickaxe,
how it works.
break it open. Break it
Ah.
open.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Did somebody grab the pickaxe?
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And I did previously say it was structurally sound. So go ahead and give me an act under pressure. How many zombies are going to be on the other side of the wall?
None. Oh, booey.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Okay, actually, this works really well.
Yeah, I'm a
So
tough
is it-
guy, but not the act under pressure style.
It's tough, but not cool.
Yeah.
I'm not charming, so.
You take the pickaxe that you took off this dead miner,
Yep.
and you go to use it. This thing is brittle.
It's old.
It's been underground for a while. It hasn't been well preserved, and the handle snaps in your hands.
Well, Ezekiel would have said, dag nabbit.
I think Ezekiel is dead
Oh, he is. He is. Again.
again.
Imagine dying twice.
Nerd.
I've been there. Don't make fun.
Nerd.
But imagine living twice.
I don't have the
Loser.
patience.
Arguably worse. That's arguably worse.
That is worse, I'll be honest.
A little bit, yeah.
Finally, we can agree on something. See human connection.
Go
I'm
away.
capable of it.
Go be cringe elsewhere.
You're cringe.
You're cringe.
You're cringe.
You like Runescape.
You're worms.
I'm worms.
You're worms.
I'm worms. You
Yeah,
have
another
pinworms. You have. I can see you scratching your ass.
I'm not scratching my ass. You are. Stop projecting.
I have pinworms.
You know what? I'm writing a bad article about you.
About me. A
Tell me.
15-year-old.
Tell me, geese, goose, whatever bird species you are, why are you so cringe? I'm holding the microphone in your face.
You're cringe.
That's going off record. I'm redacting that. It's journalism. I can do whatever I want. My boss believe me.
Man, where's your phone? Where's your phone, old man, huh?
My phone is lost. I left it behind with the zombies.
Is there anything like in the ground that we can use to possibly crack this open?
Honestly,
let me see. I can maybe do something.
maybe. Or you could just wait until the thing breaks out. Either way, you're going to see what's on the other side of that wall.
Well, waiting for it to break out requires him to eat all of those worms, right?
Honestly, if you piss it off enough.
Oh, I'm going to just start stepping on worms.
Yeah, go ahead.
Over and over again.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to make you roll for that. That enrages the thing.
Oh.
I already told him to show himself, so...
Yeah, and this it does fit with the previous manipulate someone action. So what happens is the rocks shake. The entire section of the mine that you're in shakes. I can't see, so I can't discriminate between what is and isn't an important message. Anyway, the mine shakes, and you see these rocks start to crumble. Something presses against it, presses against it, presses against it, until it breaks through on its fourth or fifth try, and the rocks all crumble away, leaving small piles, leaving a huge obstacle in the middle of this area. And you see this giant worm, and it has a mouth almost like a leech, but the band of an earthworm.
Oh.
And it's been hopped up on whatever's wrong with this mine. It's been behind here for forever. You get the feeling that this thing is indescribably old, that it's been here since the mines first began. And behind it, you see the bodies of... That's not right. 8 dead miners, all in a heap, all where they fell when they died. Back when the mines first began, back when things weren't done correctly here, because they cared more about profit than the safety of those doing this job. And this worm rears up, and it sees you, Abraham, the thing that it's terrified of, the thing that it's pissed at. And it's going to make the first move here,
okay,
and bite down at you, dealing 3 harm.
All right. How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that I'm going to have to put you to a little dirt nap. Mm-hmm. And he's going to kick some ass.
Go ahead.
Well, at least attempt to. Yes.
Damn.
Fantastic. Yeah. So what's your extra effect here?
Oh, that's going to be 4. You're going to add an extra, so 4 damage.
Cool. Yeah. So this thing bites down at you, and you drive your sword up into it, and it doesn't take it down. It doesn't slice it down, because the thing is truly massive. But it does lodge in there, and when you withdraw, it takes with it this thick slime, almost black in some places. Mm-hmm. Like this thing is being kept alive by forces other than what's natural. Yeah, it's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. Why are you hurting him? He's just a baby boy.
Because he's going to be a good payday and lead me on to my next mission. And my new friends, they don't need to be eaten by this thing.
Could be cool, though.
Okay, all I heard was payday, so...
I don't know if we're on the same page about the friends thing, but I mean, I would like not to get eaten. I mean, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, just so you know, RB, for every time someone from our group attacks, I am going to try to protect them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do the Denny strat. I don't care.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Abraham, you took your attack. Charlie, Harley, what are you two up to?
Goose, I need you to go back. I need you to go back to the truck. Okay. Take the keys, run back to the truck. If I'm not back in an hour, drive.
I'm taking Scott.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just, again, if I'm not, put him in the camper.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not back in an hour, just drive.
Dang, you're leaving her alone with Worm Boy?
She wants to take
It's
him.
kind of
I
our fault
trust
that
her.
he came out here.
I think it's his fault, all on his own. He
Yeah,
wanted
he
worms,
may have
and
been the one driving, but we told him to.
and he
Oh,
could
do you
have
guys wanna
said
see
no.
me- do
He
you guys wanna-
succumbed to peer pressure.
Do you want to see me eat worms at the mine? And we all said yes.
It was his idea. He didn't have to act on it.
Wow, Abraham is really stabbing that thing. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah. And then I'm going to I'm gonna do what I've been doing. I'm gonna shoot it
Yeah, go ahead.
because yeah.
Your gun is still enchanted.
Yeah. I don't know how long that lasts. I'm just gonna ride it till it doesn't anymore. Cool.
Cool. What happens is you deal your 3 harm to it, but behind it, this. Hold on.
I know, I was just trying to protect, just to make sure.
You're getting there.
Shoot, where was I? So, as you shoot this thing, you get it right in some of the worm meat, the meat that worms have.
Worm meat.
Delicious. Delicious. So you shoot it, and your bullet glimmers as it flies through the air. It's beautiful. It's cinematic. And then one of the zombies climbs over the rocks, and sort of starts shambling towards you. And it's literally takes off its helmet and throws it at you. And you're not going to take any harm, but it is going to smack you in the face.
What a jerk! I'm gonna put the helmet on.
Yeah, you got a stick helmet.
Get wrecked, nerd.
And then with the protect someone there, it's just like it just doesn't get that far. It's stuck there. You're kind of in the way, Abraham. There's this giant worm, and also it's slow.
Excellent.
Yep. Hey, Harley. You gonna be cringe?
I'm gonna be so cringe. I see the helmet hit Charlie, and I'm like, that will not happen to me.
We'll see.
It's time to kick ass.
You can hit my helmet immediately.
Is it at least a cool looking helmet?
No.
Aww.
It's some child's daisy printed razor scooter helmet. It just comes out of nowhere.
I thought you said it wasn't cool.
It isn't.
Oh god.
Well
You know what?
played.
I see this helmet, and I'm like, and Harley's just torn between angry and this. I could use this to my advantage. So he puts it on. He has no shame.
All right, yeah. You're cringe, but you're free. Have you been marking experience?
No, I forgot. We shan't speak of it.
You're probably close to leveling by now, if I'm being
I-
honest.
I had 2 like marked.
You did have 2 marked. I'm looking back.
No, that's at least 1 more.
How many times did you fail?
At least 3.
At least 3. We'll figure
Failing is
that
a
out
sign
later.
of growth, I guess.
We'll figure it out later. No, it's honestly really easy. You can just open up the chat log and number search. So, you get hit in the head with this helmet and then put it on. Abraham, we're back to you.
Going to slice and dice again.
Slice and dice. Okay, give it to me.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, even my low rolls, he's...
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is it swings it's the part of its worm body around and grabs you with it and holds you there and constricts. And you would take 2 harm, but realistically you take no harm.
Right.
As you deal your 3. Is it 3 or it's 3, right?
Yeah, it's 3 normal. Yeah.
3 normal. Yeah, you do it. You got it. But it also got you.
Yeah. So I'm
And
constricted.
it has you stuck there in place. It's trying to pull you away, but it hasn't gotten there yet.
Gotcha.
What?
Well, I guess because I'm in this predicament, I can't necessarily protect you. Well, technically I can, because I can have him focus on me. Okay. Who's next? That's what Abraham says, which is funny since he's, grappled.
Who's next? Charlie Harley, who's that?
You want to go first this time?
I'm down. I'm down to shoot.
Okay.
My action has not changed.
Since I've been stepping up, but, I'll step back this time.
Ooh.
I'll step up this time.
See, we get along on a character. It's fine.
Burn.
So mean, so mean.
I love being mean.
You're cringe, but you're free.
Harley like looks at Charlie and he's like, "Hey, you like my hat?"
No.
It's a helmet.
I had one of that when I was 5.
It's a hat.
Actually, Charlie, you look at this. This was your helmet from when you were 5.
Wait, that is my helmet from when I was 5.
And it's my helmet now at 22.
That is fair. You can, I outgrew it forever ago.
My head is very tiny. It has to be to house my enormous brain.
It has a strap you can adjust.
Yeah, I already figured it out, as you can see.
This is little bitty hat. Barely.
Listen, I may not know how guns work. Actually, scratch that. I know exactly how they work now. I know how Velcro works. I can get it.
Actually, it's a buckle, not.
I did not ask.
So as you
Because
two are
it's
having
on.
this,
It's on, right? I know how a buckle works.
It's on backwards.
One second. Harley, what were you shooting?
Charlie.
No,
No, not really.
no, I don't want to. I think in response to that, Harley points the barrel at Charlie, finger off the trigger.
Oh my god, that's so unsafe.
And he's
No, but
like,
like, what-
nah,
what
I'm
were-
joking.
what were you
And then he
shooting?
just,
Gun safety.
he doesn't know it. He wasn't trained for this. He just kind of took a gun and went.
Is this gun legal?
That is left to be decided. If he can't afford insurance, how do you think he can afford a gun?
Well,
Yeah.
alright. Are you shooting the worm or the zombie? I'm trying to get this answer.
What's closer to me?
Whatever. It's up to you. They're in the
You know
same
what?
area.
The zombie. Let's get the small fry out of the way.
Okay. So the zombie, you shoot it right in the face, take off a bit of its nose meat. Actually, there isn't much meat left. As you guys look at these things, they're not particularly well preserved. They're mostly bones and clothing. And what's going to happen here is that it's coming after you. It shambles forward. But it also because Abraham's doing this thing where the worm has him constricted. The loops of this giant worm are a little odd, and the zombie wasn't expecting it. So he gets caught in it, and his foot comes off. But it's great.
Nerd.
And sort of just thrashing around, it smacks Abraham, but he wouldn't take any harm from that. There are 7 more zombies coming.
Well, we need to kill this. We need to kill this worm, dude.
Like if we take out the worm, we stop the zombies.
Yep. I tell you what. I mean, I got them right where I want them.
You're wrapped up, dude.
Yes.
Right where he wants them.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the one hold I just got from Jinx to I'm gonna help a hunter, giving them +1 forward by interfering with their enemy. So I'm basically jinxing the worm to help Abraham get free.
All right, how do you jinx it?
Let's see. So I have my free hand, and I think Charlie doesn't do the whole arcane gestures or anything. I think they just like wow, I went through every single pronoun until I got the right one there. But anyway, they just in my head, I think they just like flip off the worm, and it just like it's surrounded with this energy that kind of loosens the knots just a little bit. To give Abraham his opening.
Yeah. And Abraham, we're back up to you.
All right. You know what's coming.
Come on, do it.
And he knows what's coming.
Fantastic. What's your extra?
Extra? Another point of damage. So 4.
Cool. Yeah, you're slicing and dicing. You're hacking and sacking.
Flashing.
Flashing?
Slashing!
Zip zashing.
I don't think
Don't
Abraham
flash
would do
the monsters.
I don't think Abraham would do that.
Nah, he would not. But I'm sure he's had nightmares of it.
I would flash the monsters.
And as you're doing this, the worm rears back up and bites you again. You're going to take 3 harm.
All right.
You guys like my gestures?
The what?
I do gestures. I love it. I love it. You'll see. Yeah, so Abraham does his thing. Harley Charley. Come on.
Let's finish this creature.
Let's get this.
Shoot on 3?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
We're both shooting at the same time.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And watch this be the one.
Whoa.
Nice.
Dang.
I popped
Nice.
off. Better than Charlie.
Yeah, you popped off.
Yeah.
What's your guys' extra effects?
More damage.
More damage?
Yeah,
Okay, so
pop
that's
off.
4.
Yep.
And then 3 from you? Harley,
Wait, what?
how much damage? Are
What?
you taking that for 10 plus on a kicks mass, you get an extra effect. Are you taking the extra damage effect?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's 3.
Plus.
You guys are almost done with this
4.
thing. This thing's gonna... Yeah, and yours was 4. I got it
Yep.
marked.
Yay.
So it I should do something. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to.
Uh-oh.
I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to.
I don't think you should.
I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to.
Heck.
Harley. The worm rears up, having detached its leech-like teeth from Abraham, and it goes to chomp down on you. Since Abraham already said that he was going to, I will allow a protect someone here. But otherwise, it's going to bite and deal pretty hard. I had a die. I was going to have evens be Charlie, odds be Harley, and I rolled a 1.
As you should.
Can I go ahead and do a protect someone?
Yep, go ahead.
Could be worse, but...
I prefer not to have the first permanent Snoop death be on my game.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Let me check.
As I'm wrapped up, I'm like, no, over here.
Well, you're not wrapped up as bad anymore, so
no,
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, choose your extra. Choose your extra.
Huh? Yep.
What is it?
Oh, it is what was it? Draw it towards me. That's what I wanted. Yeah,
all right, cool.
All impeding danger is focused on me.
Mm-hmm. So it goes to bite down on Harley. What happens is that its teeth scrape against his forehead up through the styrofoam of the helmet you're wearing.
Oh
no! Through the plastic, as Abraham drives his sword into it and steers the head away, like it's going to focus on him now, and it does. Abraham, it's going to redirect its attention to you and bite you instead.
Excellent.
Keep worrying. Something deep down inside of it gurgling. It bites you, and you're going to take 3 harm.
All right.
My helmet destroyed.
It's got like a bunch of marks in it.
Because that would be a fate worse than death.
It's not looking great.
It's fine. Those things actually hold up pretty well.
They do. You know how many times I fell with mine? It's a nasty pink thing.
And Charlie said, hey, it survived me.
And Abraham will back up to you, actually.
All right. Normal kicking ass.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming extra damage?
Yes.
Fantastic. And it's just going to squeeze you harder. That would be 2 harm, but I know you're not going to take it.
Right.
Yeah. It's just really uncomfortable.
Yep. It's like being lactose intolerant and having ice cream.
Hey.
Did you say what's the safe word?
I said what's the safe word?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'll behave. Well, I'll try to.
Well, I dropped my pen, so the game has to be over now.
Yeah.
I lied. I have the second one.
Go ahead and shoot it. Finish this thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't have to tell me twice. Tootie tootie, here's my shooty. Don't pay attention to me, it's late.
It is late.
Hey.
We're almost done. Cool.
Just the regular old 3 harm.
Yeah. So, what happens is it raises part of itself and slams it down onto the ground, and a rock shakes itself loose and hits you on the head with the helmet. I would say that qualifies as armor, and so you're not going to take harm from it.
Yay!
That's hilarious.
I've got the cooler helmet.
No, you don't.
Mine's not dented.
Your helmet's lame.
Mine actually works though.
I'm cringe and I'm free.
I mean, one is designed to protect children from falling off scooters, and the other is designed to protect minors from falling rocks.
Listen, a boulder is just like a really big scooter. If you think about it for like 2 seconds, use the brain.
That was an interesting
Harley,
analogy.
take your shot, please.
I think that was their shot.
I shot my shot.
Is this how you flirt?
Harley thinks that he knows how to flirt. Keyword
It's
is
right
thinks.
up there with gun safety.
You strike a
Ooh.
pose and you don't.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's
See-
5. That,
Mark experience.
Harley thinks that this is the killing blow, and just
It is.
misses.
It's not on the worm.
yeah.
Killed the hell out of that rock though.
Did you mark experience?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you don't shoot it. Abraham,
All right.
you're too busy arguing about the helmet to like actually aim.
We're fighting.
Fantastic. Yeah. So that's going to be 3.
Yes, it is.
2 more harm from the constrict. That's not going to do anything. Let's grab that beam footage from the Charlie Harley.
Alright, let's try this one more time.
You got this. Come on.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
That is hopeful.
Still hits. Yep.
Uh-huh. And that's 3.
Yep.
Uh-huh. You're going to take 1 harm just from zombie scratch. It finally
Okie
caught up
dokie.
to you. It's here.
Oh, look at this joker. I am unstable. Just for the record.
Let me
Yeah.
try to
We'll get to it.
protect.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's.
Would you like to?
Let me wait then. Oh,
Yeah. So
Cool.
erase that 1 harm.
Yeah.
I did.
Abraham, you grab the zombie by the shoulder and just like swing it.
Look,
wee!
No, you're not over there anymore. Harley.
Now that I'm not distracted by this helmet, I'm gonna go
Come on.
It
Come on,
was
big money.
Cool gamer
Come on, big
mode.
money.
and kill it.
yes.
You did actually. It had 1 harm left.
Oh dang!
And
I'm
the
never gonna
active
live that
worm.
one down.
Oh, that is bittersweet. That's fantastic.
Worm, Abraham's sword in its wormy throat takes another bullet to the side, and for some reason, that's what does it in. Actually, it saw your cool helmet, and it died.
Damn.
And it crashes to the floor after swaying for a second. Hits the ground. Everything shakes. The zombies fall into piles of bone and disintegrating clothing and metal that has held up incredibly well through the century of time between then and now. More than a century. And the 3 of you are left here in this mine with this giant worm that's still here, leaking black necromantic goo all over the stone floor, mixing with the dirt at your feet. And I would say that's where we're going to leave it. But you guys know me, and I don't actually want a snappy ending this time. I want to see, what your characters get up to in the aftermath. And we're going to start with Abraham.
So Abraham
What
will.
does sorry, let me specify. What does this next moment hold for you? And then what do maybe like days or weeks down the line hold?
Okay. So immediately after, he actually grabs a vial and collects some of the necromantic ooze, and it's like, okay, well, this is going to help with the next experiment. Then he looks over at everyone. It's like, don't worry, you don't have to even deal with cleaning up this mess. Um,
Oh, thank God.
the people I work with closely will basically just send you a check for all the findings. So, and I will credit you two for assisting me in all this, and I appreciate it. And then after he leaves. Weeks down the line, he's still hunting for this festering shadow that he's been following. This shadow stole something from the old gods that he's trying to return. Once he finds it, he can return back home because it opens a portal to wherever he needs to go, and he will be able to get home to his family, to the other warriors of the order, and we can defeat the evil that's in our timeline.
Fantastic. And we move to Harley. What do these next moments hold for you? And then a little later, days or weeks down the line.
I think when Harley first realizes he kills the worm, he's like, I am so awesome. I have turned in my cringe card and took out, I got the base coupon. I don't know. He is like reveling in this win and just like rubbing it like in like everyone's face, but like not in like a mean way. And do I find the Minotaurs or no?
Go ahead and give me investigate a mystery.
All right.
You do.
Oh, word.
They live like 1950s housewives, and sometimes they dress up to scare Boy Scouts, and that's really all you get from them.
As you should.
As you should. Yeah, they just live up in the canyon, just kind of hidden. Other people won't believe you, but they're up there.
Well, that's not the point, because I just turn in my story and get a paycheck.
And on the way back, you find your phone. The screen's cracked because somebody ran it over, but
Yeah.
you did leave it in the middle of the road.
Hey, paycheck. I can pay. I can get a burner. It's okay.
Hey, it's all good. Yeah, so you find your Minotaurs. Charlie, same question for you.
Yeah, so next moment's like Charlie's just gonna look at Harley and just begrudgingly go, nice shot.
You know what? Thanks. I really needed to hear that from you. That was not
really,
sarcasm.
No, it really was a nice shot. Like, yeah.
And maybe I will take you up on shooting tin cans.
I mean, you killed a worm. What's the can now? Like,
I mean, hey, I might have to go against a can one day. Who knows?
Yeah. I hear the giant can pandemic is gonna hit one day. Anyway, I should probably get back to the truck before Goose drives off without me.
I think she already has.
Has it been an hour?
It is not.
I don't know. I lost my phone.
It's been less than 30 minutes, but we cut to Goose sobbing violently, driving without a license.
Oh no. Then you see like Charlie in the rearview mirror. Wait, it's only been 15 minutes. Come back.
What?
Oh. And then in the coming weeks, I think life goes back to, semi-normal. Except for Charlie does like sit Goose down and explain the whole premonition thing
Mm.
and the artwork, and then lets her have the original of the one they drew that, the morning of the whole worm thing
Hmm.
with the mines and the zombies and the goose.
And
And then they're very polite. That's why I told you not to go to the mines, because I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be you, but hey, we did it.
But I was supposed to eat worms?
I hope not, but
Why would I want to eat? Thank you. I'm gonna hang this on my wall.
anyway, speaking of worms, how's Scott doing?
I took him to Dr. Ellis. He
So
just
not
gave him some
well.
Ipecac.
Oh God.
So that's how he's doing. Scott also doesn't have insurance.
Yeah, that's fair. But
And we close on these 3 different points of existence. Abraham's still searching for the thing that evades him. Harley moving on to the next paycheck. A quiet moment between siblings in their shared home. And we see Goldmire from above. Houses stretching out to the mountain, the reservoir, the businesses lined up and down Main Street. And we see the mines. There's something out there, and nobody has ever quite been sure what it is. But you guys got a little closer today. And that's where we're going to end it.
nice.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks everybody for joining. This was a blast, and thanks Arby
That was fun.
for putting this one shot together, adding on to the
Excellent.
Goldmire legacy,
Mm-hmm.
and for the donation. That was awesome. Rock,
Yeah.
and now
Mm-hmm.
Manica Pixie Girl has to do something, so I'm looking forward to what she has to do since we raised $1,000.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out a new incentive for the new goal. It's going about as well as you'd expect.
I mean, yeah,
It's
fine.
good. It's good. We're going to get it.
So going around the table, anything they want to plug? I know Monday we don't have Dungenerates, but tomorrow it'll be on. I'll post it on Twitter, but I'll be playing in a game that's all veterans, military veterans, and we're playing similar. It's a Monster of the Week style, and we're all playing monsters, so it's going to be quite interesting.
Very good.
And that's going to be at Rainbows and Razor Blades.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Coming up this Friday, James, Lizzie, and I should be in Beacon of Sin if Cody's feeling up to GMing. And if he's feeling up to playing, the upcoming Saturday next week, we should be back in Lake Wonder proper for Slime Time for the boys' sleepover. It's going to be great. They're going to have a lot of fun. Nothing weird will happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird things happening to teens, kids who ride bikes, if you will, Shine and I are on a podcast called Darkened States. We're nearing the end of the first season now. April Fool's Day, mark your calendar. It's going to be good.
It's gonna be terrible.
we're gonna get some weird shit. Stuff that exists in the semi-canon. It's gonna be great. Yeah, check that out wherever podcasts are found. I think it's just Spotify and Apple, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't think I have anything else. Shine, do you have anything?
I stream on Twitch, but like never, so it's not
I
worth.
haven't streamed in a while.
Yeah, I've been streaming forever.
Wasn't the last thing you did like Bayonetta?
Yeah, I did I did Metroid Prime. And
yeah,
then I forgot. Huh?
That was more recent.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was only like in the last 2 weeks. I'll have to get back on it.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think Manic Pixie will also do Cult Tuesday.
Oh yeah. And I want to say that we had something else lined up, but I can't remember what it was. You know what? If you want to know, join the Discord.
Yep.
We're very chatty, and we do announcements sometimes.
That is true. All right, all. Well, if there's nothing more, then everyone have a good night, and thanks again.
Good night.
Night.